your microscope source, and then CELLSCAPE like right beneath it. Sick. All right, we're going. Welcome in, everybody. Probably nobody is in chat at the moment because it just went live, but if you are watching later on as a VODer, welcome in. We have a special guest, email girl from chat, from the other side of the microscopic pond, or I guess macroscopic pond.
Hi, I'm definitely special. That's for sure. Thanks for having me on. This is gonna be fun.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be looking through some slides that she's got prepared, and we're gonna also be playing through CELLSCAPE, which is a oh, I got the volume a little loud there. Let's bring it down. Okay.
So you're getting things prepared. I'm gonna try and find my micro pipette.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, I did. Okay, yeah, there we go. Let me put CELLSCAPE here, actually.
Here, be real quick.
No worries. Okay. Sweet. All right. So yeah, CELLSCAPE is a survival, kind of like little microorganismal survival game where you live as a small little flagellate, ciliate, and divide as many times as possible. What's up, Freya? What are the phonetics on that? Let me say it correctly. Welcome in.
Oh my god, it's Pumpkin! Hi, Pumpkin! Freya is my pumpkin.
Nice. Oh, so it's Freya.
I believe it's Freya.
Gotcha. Perfect. Welcome in.
If I'm wrong on that, she'll get mad at me later, so it's okay.
Is she who you typically watch Discord streams with?
Yes.
Awesome.
She's
Sick.
One of them.
Nice. Let's see. What am I
Found the
missing
pipette.
here? Hell yeah. Is that the micro pipette?
Yeah.
Sick.
I don't know what my other ones are. I've got 3. But I got the important ones, so that's what matters.
Very nice, very nice.
Yay, Kate's here too. Hey, Kate.
Welcome in.
We're gonna try and break your game.
Cannot wait to try it out. We got some pretty cool stuff planned out to do meanwhile as well. Oh, lovely. YouTube decided not to change the title of my stream. So we're still playing Dead Space on YouTube.
Nice. This is the best version of Dead Space.
Let's make sure it's... Okay, it's good on Twitch at least. That's good. Cool.
Got this ready for when we do search for the blobs. I really hope they're still there.
Same here. Yeah, the videos you showed me on YouTube were pretty impressive, especially the two that were, well, the one that was splitting into 2.
Yes, I was so lucky to get out. I was really annoyed by that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it, and I saw it looking very different than usual and all stretched out. I was like, is it dividing? So I started recording.
Mm.
And the recorder that I use, it's set up so that it records for, I think, 1 hour, then it stops, something like that. So I leave it recording, I go off doing other things, every now and again I'm checking it, and I'm like, it went back into a more normal shape. I was like, oh, okay, it's not dividing. Anyway, I just let it continue recording, did other stuff, got distracted. I come back to it, and it's changed shape drastically, and I'm like, oh no, it is dividing, and I immediately hit record again. So I missed the middle of it, but I caught the two most important parts. You can see the moment the nucleus splits.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
You see the moment of actual cell division, so separation.
That was insane.
I have not seen it happen again since, and one of our little blob cities, we had, I think it was 73 individuals I counted in there.
Dang. So nice.
I still have not seen division again since.
So how many hours of footage is that, like, sped up?
The division one, that's a little over, I think it's about an hour and a half total.
Damn.
That it took for the entire process.
Wow. So yeah, they really are slow moving.
Oh, yeah. Like, if I go to bed and leave it alone in the dish and I center it in the camera's view, when I get up, I'll be able to find it quite easily. It won't be too far away from where I last left it, even if it's hunting food. Jesus. At a snail's pace, or even even slower. Yeah. I had one individual that was surprisingly fast for the species. It was a little bit smaller than most of them, and he was zooming around constantly trying to eat food,
nice.
And often failing to eat the food.
You found them, like, eating before? Like, gone to see that happen? Where they, like, engulf stuff?
Yeah, one of the videos was the first time that I actually saw one moving. I think it was Blobbit, our first one.
Nice.
I was under the impression that they were a non-motile species. I thought they just stayed in one spot and floated around and pulled things in with their pseudopodia.
Gotcha.
But then he managed to get himself stuck to the bottom of the dish and started moving around. And I was like, wait a second. And I went back and read the paper that I'd looked at previously. And I did a search for mobility, motility, and what's the other one? Or just motile, and nothing came up in the search. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna read the entire thing, and I read the entire paper, and there was one small section about it, and that's when I learned that these papers often call it locomotion, which I find a strange term for it. I always called it motility, motile, non-motile.
Gotcha.
They call it locomotion, and it did talk about how they're very slow moving and they do move around readily. So as soon as I saw this, I started recording him and just watching him.
Nice.
And he found food in the dish that I didn't even know was there. And he gobbled it up. So that is, there's a video on the channel of him eating his first meal.
Sweet.
Oh, well, us seeing the first meal being eaten. As far as I know, I'm the only person with a video of this, at least publicly posted. It's the same with the binary fission.
Yeah.
There's very little of this species online.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm really hyped to see if you still got the that culture. That they're still sliming around.
To my... Oh, it's the auto energy saving light.
Sweet.
Turn that off. There we go.
Welcome in, Wheels. How you doing, my dude?
Hi, Wheels.
We are the very first ever to stream CELLSCAPE. Huge honor.
Woo!
Let's go.
Yeah, I was supposed to stream it. I've been meaning to get my streaming set up again for ages, and I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I have started.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm slow. I'm also very disorganized.
I feel ya. Yeah, it's taken me, I guess, practically like 5 years to get this set up the way I want it. So I entirely feel you on that. Because I started off just like with like a regular microscope with like my phone attached to it, and then it just like wasn't working out, and then I think had some like classes and stuff start up, so then I was taking like organic chemistry and all these things. I had zero time to stream, and then I was trying to find different ways to like stream out in the Everglades. Everything I was trying before wasn't working, so trial and error, and then 5 years later it's finally something viable.
when you say you started with a regular microscope, are we talking like cheap, low-end compound scope?
Yeah, basically.
Standard one.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. I tried. The first one I tried was really low-end, which was the SW200DL from Swift. And I very quickly realized, well, it's one of those really cheaper ones. It's about $120, very cheap.
Gotcha.
The optical quality of it's great.
Mm-hmm.
The only issue I had with it was there's no condenser, and I very quickly realized I need a condenser. So I sent that one back, and I got the SW380T, which is the one that everyone recommends.
Gotcha.
I sent that one back very quickly as well, because whilst it was a great scope, it doesn't have a proper, quote-unquote proper condenser. It's got the stupid housing underneath that's just bolted to the bottom of the stage, so you can't center it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come centered from the factory. You can unscrew it and center it, but the problem with that is every time you change objective, you have to recenter it.
Gotcha.
So it's not practical. And when I brought this up to their chat people on Amazon, they did not understand what a condenser was.
Of course not. Yeah.
So instead of trying to get it fixed, I was like, okay, I'll just return this and look for a different scope. And I spent a few months until I found this scope. I'm now using the Uramex 1153 PLI. It's a rather large, chunky scope. I managed to... I've got two of them, actually. I've got the 1152 and the 1153.
Gotcha.
One of them I got for only £200 on eBay. It had a bit of damage to it, which I fixed up. And then I got this one for about £800. And
hell yeah.
It's a very nice scope.
The quality
it's not amazing,
on...
but...
The quality on that slide you were showing me before stream was insane. So yeah, it definitely does seem like you're getting your money's worth out of it from what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah. Definitely.
Also,
I just need a better camera setup.
God, yeah, same here. I'm trying to get. I just put my my DSLR into out to get a quote to get it fixed, so I can try to see if I can like get a nice little like microscope mount for it or something at some point. Also, Emotots is here and has followed. Thank you so much. They are here here to bully to Emo Girl, but love doing the support thing, so here to follow us also. Hell yeah.
Don't bully me, that's mean. You're supposed to protect me, not bully me. Rude.
Also, thank you, Wheels, for not for not pulling the Rex War, but feel free to throw your jump scares at any point in time.
Nah. Love the jump scares.
Hell yeah.
Always fun.
Alrighty, I'm gonna start CELLSCAPE up here. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and run your slides.
I don't see... So on the stream, it doesn't look like the camera's actually showing.
Let me see. Did you... Oh, here we go. Okay.
There we go. There we go. One of my favorite slides, and it's so beautiful.
One sec.
Ooh.
Let me try to... Hold on. One thing.
Friends in the chat are probably going to be like, oh my god, not this slide again. I can't help it. It's pretty, okay?
Done this before.
Emmy says if the Discord window is covered by other apps, it won't show on stream. That makes sense. That's annoying.
Let me see if I put it here.
Got to have it on another screen over other applications. What if...
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do
whatever
here.
application you have in front of it, as long as it's not fully full screen, it might still capture it. I'm not sure though. It works for some applications though.
I should be able... Let me see if I can throw it onto this other monitor here. I got some nice monitor real estate, so let's see.
Excellent, Slithers.
Okay, sweet. That's gonna work. Okay. Just gotta bring this.
A friend just messaged me that I haven't heard from in a little while. That's how I was doing, and I just sent a message saying "We is live," right as she said, "I'm glad you are alive. Any new microscope adventures?" I'm like, perfect timing.
We are all very alive and well. Rid of all of our bronchitis as well.
Yay!
Okay, let's see. I clicked off.
There we go.
I think we're good. I think we're cooking.
Whoop, whoop. So yeah, best slide ever. Well, maybe not the best slide, but it's one of my favorite slides. Paid only £15 for it on eBay because people are crazy and don't bid on awesome slides apparently. And it looks a little dirty. I know it probably is a little dirty. I should probably try cleaning the slide at some point, but I don't want to damage. It's a paper wrapped slide, so I'm not really sure the best way to clean them yet. But we can do a little bit of magic because if we put a couple of polarizers on here,
Straight up mind blowing, dude.
it becomes so pretty.
How does that?
Look at that.
How does that even happen?
Pretty sure it's magic.
And you said that's what?
I think lactase sugars from milk.
That's
crystallized.
insane.
And yeah, looking at the slide itself, you don't see anything. Well, without the polarizers, it's just nothing. But if we take one of those polarizers out and put in a film one, we end up getting a bunch of color added into it, and it looks like a little micro forest.
That's beautiful. And that's all just crystallization?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I haven't tried it myself yet. I bought some powdered lactase. I am going to be trying to recreate these slides myself at some point, and if it goes well, I'll probably sell them cheap on eBay because the amount of lactase in one bag, I could make thousands of slides.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know if whoever prepared this slide, if they had it under very specific environmental conditions to get it to actually make this particular phenotype of the crystal. So
yeah.
It could end up
Salutations.
being
What
completely
may this
different
be,
when I
pray
do it.
tell?
Hopefully not though, because I think this is awesome.
So Brutus, these are, you said lactate crystals?
Lactase crystals.
Lactase
yeah.
crystals. And they're practically invisible without the polarizer lens. That is crazy. The design on this game is so pleasing. Did you also Protozoa Princess, did you also design the art and everything as well? She was showing me some of the
She drew everything.
that is so
amazing.
So sick. She was showing me some of her illustrations, and they were like mind-blowingly detailed as well. Yes,
I
all
don't
me.
want to ruin anything for you. But at some point, you're gonna come across a beautiful, what I call the galaxy pineapple.
Oh.
You will know it when you see it.
Is it this little guy? Oh.
No, that's the Heliozoa. You'll know Galaxy Pineapple when you see Galaxy Pineapple. It's so
Sick.
pretty, and her art for it, oh, I just love it.
We are streaming with Emo Girl, and they've got some slides prepped that we're watching while trying out CELLSCAPE.
But yeah, that was more of just for when I was testing setup before stream.
Ooh.
But Baron's like, you gotta show this, so like, okay, I'll show it. It's such a pretty slide, can't not show it. I'm just pipetting a sample out from the blob jar. So we will see if anything is still alive. I mean, I'm sure there'll be plenty of live stuff in there. Hopefully we have some blobs.
Sweet.
I should cut the end of this micro pipette tip and make it a bit wider. These are very fine tips.
I love the layering of like the micro substrate. You've got like that really good sense of depth. It like really looks like you're like looking into like a little microscope slide.
Oh yeah, the parallax effect.
Yeah.
That she's got going on. It's so good.
Oh, what's that? Oh shit.
Galaxy pineapple.
Thank you, Wheels. This is the pineapple?
Yeah, I call them galaxy pineapples because they look kind of.
Oh yeah, it's got.
Galaxy.
Yeah, it's got like the little segments to it.
If you don't nudge it and watch it for a moment. Eventually, it will. Oh, almost.
Oh, what the hell?
That's so cute.
What kind of organism is that?
That is a testate amoeba.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, so when I posted about the amoeba time lapse, someone had asked if it was a testate amoeba because I believe that's like a shelled amoeba, in a sense, right?
So, I saw your label on it, and I was curious. I need to. So from the small amount that I read after looking up the name that you put in, it does look like that species.
Yeah.
From what I read, it is. The particular page I read was saying it's like a testate amoeba, but whether or not it actually is, I'm not sure. I need to look into that further.
Yeah, I had checked it out as well. So apparently, the Thessamoeba is like an intermediate. So they're still considered like a soft body, but they're like referred to as like a intermediate step between like a testate and like a full between a full testate amoeba and a soft-bodied amoeba, like the missing link.
It's similar. Yeah, it's similar to my purple ones then, because my purple ones, from everything that I found, they're labeled as testate amoebas.
Gotcha.
But their test is a kind of like jelly membrane around them, as well as their own body that they fold themselves in on.
Yeah.
So yeah, quite similar.
Thank you for the follow, Uncle Bill. Welcome in. We're doing some.
Need to find my larger pipette because this thing's tiny and it's taking a while to pipette this out.
No worries. We're doing some live microscopy while also playing a microscopic survival game. And I think you were saying that the main character here is similar to a Euglena?
I forget what I asked Kate. I can't remember because it looks Euglena-y to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I forget
Whoa,
what she
shit.
said it was.
Is that a hypotrish?
Yeah. They're gonna
That's
enjoy nomming on you.
terrifying.
Oh, yeah, I remember. She said it's not actually. It's like loosely designed on general.
Okay. Oh my god, dude.
Things that show up in her samples, but it's not any specific one.
Gotcha. That hypotrish is literally terrifying.
There we go. Yeah, she just typed in chat. She said it's very generalized, not meant to be specific. To
Awesome.
the main character. Oh. There is a lot of debris in this sample, so hopefully there'll be a lot of things moving around.
Hell
It's
yeah.
not all just dead. Gotta spread it around in the dish because surface tension makes it all bubble up.
I've got some stuff here as well, just in case of anything. If you want to switch off at any point or anything like that.
Sounds good.
And oh,
And if at any point you get bored of the game, we can swap roles as well. And I can pull the game up and play a bit too.
sweet.
Got recycled. Nom, 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 nom.
I got so cold-potted.
Oh yeah, them beanies.
Ooh.
Okay, this is almost a full dish. It won't fully spread out until it's filled.
Gotcha.
I'm doing 20 microliters at a time, so a tiny amount.
Whoop. Splitting.
Actually not bad though. Woo! It's not too bad because it means I'm able to make sure we get a lot of debris in there, which means more likely to find stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait till we get the full release for this. I'm already loving this so much. I'm always been like a sucker for like snake games where you're like eating and growing and eating and growing.
And can you believe she's only been making games in general? This is her first game, and she's only been making it for like 1 year.
That is just 1 year of development on this? What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, Koboda. I mean,
At least
Hypo
publicly.
Church.
She might have started a little bit beforehand, I'm not sure, but it's been about a year or something like that, if I remember correctly.
Damn.
As soon as I saw on Instagram, I was like, you've got to get me in on the playtest when this thing's happening. Like, please. And as soon as she started the playtest, she was like, come play. I was like, absolutely. And now I've played it probably more than her. I don't know. I've definitely had the longest run in it so far. I came from Kate's server, that I never got around to any actual playtesting. Hi, Uncle Bill. Kate says, I would say 1 year of active development, unknown years of conceptualizing in the background.
Sweet.
You have not played more than me. There is no way. Wow. Have I at least had the longest run? I think my longest run was like 8 hours or something.
8 hours? Damn. Is that like on the survival, like free play kind of thing?
Yeah.
Sick.
A very early version, and kind of cheated because I accidentally wiped out all of the punches, so there was nothing to kill me.
You can actually wipe out like the hypotrichers and things like that? Oh shit.
I don't know if you can in the current version. In that version, I managed to by accident.
Oh. She says not
I didn't
anymore.
even know it was possible. Yeah. She says not anymore, but I'll find a way.
There's always a way. Life always finds a way.
So does death.
There are a ton of colpodas in here. Boop.
I think maybe 3 more drops and this thing will spread out. One.
What's all this stuff? Oh, that's poison. That's not fun.
Good luck.
Is that a cure? Oh. I divided. Is this a cure? It's not a cure.
Hey. That's something I had not actually had happen before. So I didn't know your clone wouldn't be poisoned, but you would stay poisoned. That's interesting.
Your kin go on to live another day.
Okay, the dish is finally filled, spread out, so...
I have not learned the boink yet. But yes, Protozoa Princess is the dev for this game. Amazing job.
Or so she says. I think she has a room of infinite monkeys all writing code.
It's just a bunch of little tardigrades on a micro Linux system. Working their 8 arms to the bone. Or to the protein.
Yeah. Be careful not to spill our sample into the microscope. Also need to get rid of this crystal slide. Where did I put the case? Uh-oh. I had it right here like a minute ago and now it's disappeared.
I love when my pipette does that between slides.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I constantly put things down and then it's just vanished. And I'm like, where is it? But then again, my space is really messy. Like, really messy.
My, like, it's just like this one little spot of my room that's like somewhat kind of clean. If you look anywhere past the camera that stream is on, it's pretty similar.
Lol. Okay. Got a lot of wibbly wobbly.
Wibbity wobbity wibbity wobbity.
Let's see if we can find anything interesting.
Oh, don't eat the poison.
But it's so delicious. Oh, let's
So enticing.
find the camera better. Sorry for anyone if you'll get motion sick from the wibbly wobblies.
Yeah, that's like the one of the downsides with that scope that I'm using. It's so many little shakes in it. Whoa, what's this stuff? Is this also poisonous? One way to find out. Oh, am I smoking now?
Why do we have a... Oh. Yep,
Oh.
I know why. There we go. That's better.
Love me some orange little Tic Tacs.
There is no movement in here. That's not good.
Oh.
Usually when I first put a fresh sample in from that jar, there's usually loads of movement.
What is happening here? I've absorbed like some spores and I'm just like gassing up the place.
Oh, you went into the orange biofilm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna make you stinky, so the hunters are gonna come num 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 on you.
Oh, that's what that is. Oopsie.
I mean, advantages and disadvantages. You can quickly go in and gobble up all the orange biofilm, but you want to get out quick and not do it when there's stylos and colporteurs around.
Gotcha. Oh, you've got the
Did you figure out the boink yet?
I have not.
I think it's space, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yes.
So you, if you find clumps
Oh,
with little jelly beans in, you can break those ones open.
sick. I love that.
Yep, this sample seems to be completely dead.
Ah,
At least at the moment. It might simply be due to the cold weather.
yeah. Oop.
Oh, was that movement? Nope. Well, this is very unfortunate. and scan the entire dish, because we might still find a blob if we're lucky. And we'll definitely have to take another sample in a few days, have another look through. And then if nothing, I will wait till summer when it gets warm again.
What's the weather out there like right now?
Right now, it is currently 4 degrees outside.
Oh.
And in the kitchen, it's going to be around 8 degrees at the windowsill where the jar is. So it's quite cold. But it was around this kind of weather at the time that I first found the blobs. So
oh, nice.
That was completely by chance.
You've got the dark field going there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm very surprised that we are seeing absolutely no movement. I expected at least the little flagellate dudes and rotifers.
Yeah.
But no. Nothing.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something with the temps as well.
I mean, I'll keep this dish in my room and check out over the next few days, because when it warms up, I might start seeing movement in the dish. But I will. Oh! Something's moving.
Oh.
What have we got there?
Oh,
I have
a little
no
dude.
idea what you are, but a cute little ciliate of some description.
Sweet.
We have movement. Huzzah! The Nostoc is still doing well though, which is good because that's what my blobs like to feed on. They're
those are
constantly filling themselves.
Those two little brain cells there stuck together.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right there. Those two. So I had one blob that ate so much of that stuff, you couldn't recognize it as a blob. It was so deformed. It really gorged itself.
Yeah, the little munchies. Little amoeba munchies.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, it's good to know that we have at least something alive in here, so... Or something alive that moves.
Oh, that's why I didn't hear the tic-tac notification, because Mix It Up isn't on. That would help. Nice. I'm glad we were able to find a little guy, a little buddy in there.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find a bigger buddy. In one of the samples from this jar at one point, there was some big blobby ciliate thing that kept zooming around.
Oh.
He was so quick though, I could never get any half decent photo of him.
Oh. I was wondering if I was just like tripping or something, but the purple like inverses your controls.
Oh, yeah, I hate the purple.
That's amazing. There's some really cool little mechanics.
Purple, right? It's funny that I hate the purple because I suggested to Kate that when you actually go into that stuff, it should reverse the controls as shown in the actual settings, so that if somebody goes in to swap their controls, they'll be like, oh, okay, something got screwed up. They swap it, and then when that effect wears off, it would reverse the controls again.
Yeah.
But she was like, you're cruel, or you're evil or something. I was like, yeah, just a little.
It's gonna keep things interesting. Oh my god. Colpoda.
Friendly gaslighting. Friendly gaslighting.
Hypotrich.
I'm just a friendly neighborhood troll. That's what I do.
There we go. Eat and flee, eat and flee. And split.
I see some movement here, but I'm not sure what from. Oh, I see it. We've got 2 nematodes very close to each other.
Oh, nice.
There's one right there. And there's one behind here.
Ah. Oh, yeah, they're really little dudes.
So tiny, yeah.
It's like as if the best part of Spore was an entire video game. Which,
Right?
when I was playing it, I was like, I hate that the cellular level lasts, like, is like so short. Because I was like in and out of that and like already like on land and breeding with other creatures and stuff. And I was like, I want to be micro for longer. This is exactly the itch that I needed scratched. It's also cool because I had no idea colpodas were even a thing. And now there's a whole game. Colpodas and hypotrichers I wasn't really like familiar with before I started like looking at microscope slides and stuff. And now there's a whole game with them in him. And now I know what they are when I see them.
Can't remember if I asked already. Kate, are you planning to... I hope you're planning to add gastrotrix, but I don't know if they're in soil much or not. But that would be a really cool model to have in the game.
That would be sick as well, for
Ooh,
sure.
is that paramecia? What is that?
Oh.
What is that? We got something up there. Not paramecia.
I've already
Nice.
made a rotifer. Oh, hell yeah. Cannot wait to see the rotifer model. The first time I had found rotifers on stream was on a mosquito larva. And they were like... I thought they were like parasites for a second because I'd never seen them before. And then I was like looking them up. And they were like all hitchhiking on the mosquito larva.
Yeah, they can be parasitic.
Ah.
Some species.
Oh, that's cool. Oh. YouTube ad.
What are you, little buddy? Come out, let us see. Some form of hypertrick, baby?
Oh, there we go.
It's got a very clear oral basket.
Huh.
Okay, yeah, hypertrick.
Nice. And he's inside of a... That's like a little moss leaf.
Yeah.
In his little blanket. Little moss blanket. Ooh, an end boss microorganism. Would be cool. Or, what are those dudes? A little cyclops? Those little, like, shrimp? Those things I feel like would be...
Copepods.
Yes.
There was a piece of a shed copepod earlier in the sample. I went past it because I see them all the time, but yeah, there's the tail end of one.
Nice.
I'm surprised with how little movement there is in here, because usually when I first put a new sample from that jar, copepods are everywhere, always screwing up my photos. They can be very annoying.
And they're so fast, too.
Yeah. Like the number of times I've been trying to do a time lapse of an egg overnight, I'll leave it recording 24/7, and then I come back the next day and I check the video because the egg's gone and it's a copepod that's knocked it out of place and I can't find the egg anymore.
How rude.
I know, right? The only egg so far that I've managed to record hatching was a nematode egg.
Ooh, what? That's cool. What does the nematode eggs look like?
It's just a small,
little spherical,
transparent oval, and when you first spot them, if they're in early development, they're just kind of dark. You'll see slight movement, kind of hazy brown noise. As they start to develop, you'll see the actual structure of the worm inside, just like coiling around and moving. Nice. I need to edit that video to put on YouTube. That was with the first scope that I got, so it's not very good quality. Also, I had to move the egg twice because it was getting overrun with bacteria, so I had to clean it so that it would survive. Well, I don't know, it might have survived without it, but with the amount of bacteria that was there, I wanted to make sure it didn't suffocate the egg, so...
Yeah. Thanks for the follow, JS Bach.
Woo!
Welcome in. We're playing...
We're gonna have a party!
One of the coolest little microorganism games I've ever played, called CELLSCAPE. It is a demo, and I am going to be beside myself until this game fully releases.
We want it now. We want it now.
Stop stealing my little beans, y'all.
I love the jelly beans. They're so pretty and delicious.
Oh, you can hold the shove button? Let's go.
Yeah, you can do big shove. If you can figure out what the second cure is for the poison biofilm, that would be great, because I've asked for no spoilers from Kate, so all she's told me is there is another way to cure it, but I have not managed to find it yet.
Gotcha. Because there's a specific little, like, particle, right? That you have to eat? Well, I guess...
I assume so, but, like, I tried the little yellow ones and it didn't seem to work. Then again, I might have just got it too late. The long ones just slowed me down and didn't cure anything, so...
Gotcha. There's a hint in the message that pops up when you get poisoned. Gotcha, gotcha. I'll look out for that.
Oh. I do miss being able to make a lightsaber, though.
How did you do that? That was in the previous playtests?
Yeah, so I think it was the first version of playtest 2.
Uh-huh.
I picked up one of the viruses, and when you do the boink, it stretches the animation of anything you're holding. It stretches all the images. And if you let go, or at the time, if you had let go of the virus in the middle of that animation, it would stretch it. So you drop it, pick it back up, and then boink again, drop it, pick it back up, boink again, and each time it stretches it more and more until there's just like a yellow line across the entire screen, and I was waving it around, just being like,
nice.
It was all very silly but wonderful. Oh. I see a sleepy rotifer, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have a sleepy rotifer. Oh, something else just moved. We've got a teeny tiny something right here. Now I say sleepy rotifer. It could be dead. Which is technically still sleepy, it's just forever sleepy. But
that would be the guy that's like kind of lower right-ish underneath the leaf?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you can see very clearly here's the Mastax trophy. That's what gave it away. It shines quite brightly.
Nice.
And then we've got a little ciliate dude up here. He's tiny. I'm not even going to try and zoom in on him, he's too quick.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, it's super little. A wee lad.
Oh, Hematococcus. What
What's
did you just call me? Right there. Can we get further in without dipping the objective in the sample? Where's it gone? No, that's not gonna view well on the 20 times it seems. Let's see, can we...
Nematodes.
No. Okay, we will zoom back out then. Yeah, unfortunately the dark field does not work well on the 20 times. I need to tune a more accurate stop for that.
Gotcha.
But right here, you can barely see it, but there is a green circle with a red center, and that's Hematococcus algae.
Oh, cool.
They're really interesting because they're tiny little flagellates, and they're usually green. In the right environment, they are green. But they can become stressed, and when they become stressed, they turn red, and they make these little cysts.
Huh.
So a green one in a cyst will slowly turn red from the center all the way out. And if a green one makes the cyst and turns red, when it hatches open to release a bunch of new ones, they'll all be red instead of green.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if they can turn back to green once they're turned red.
That'd be a cool
That's
study
the
to
one
do.
that turns bird bass red. Yes. Yeah. So, if you get a Hematococcus bloom in a bird bath, if the temperature changes too drastically, or you get the wrong pH balance in that whatever is changing in their environment, it can just suddenly go from a nice green to sudden blood red.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I recall seeing like red film in bird baths. Oh, population grew by
Probably that.
11. Do you know what your record was for the 5-minute run?
I do not, but I did post a screenshot of it, so let me go and check. It's in playtest 2, I think? Maybe?
Let's see if we can beat 11.
Oh, you can definitely beat 11. So, Kate's record is 24.
Damn.
Woo woo! I am... Mine is... Haha, I'm winning. Yeah, mine's 25.
Sick. So I need 26.
Oh, it's competition now. Note to self, play more CELLSCAPE.
Yeah, great idea. Doing the collab. This is awesome. I've always wanted to like do more like science collab streams, because I've done like game collab streams and things like that, but this is the first time I'm actually getting, oh my god, hypotrich, getting to actually do like science collabs. So hell yeah, thank you.
Yay! Thank you for having me. It's fun.
No worries. Hell yeah, it is.
We have a single little Hematococcus floating around there.
Oh, that little teeny tiny thing all the way at the top?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's hard to keep it in focus because it's swimming closer and closer to the surface. Stop. Everything's so wobbly. Okay, we'll leave him be.
Whoa. Get the double.
I think as the sample's slowly warming up in the room, I think things are starting to move more.
Nice.
We have an amoeba shell there. I've never found a live one of those.
The orange one?
Yeah, Archella,
Whoa.
I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but however it's pronounced. I've found loads of their shells, but I've never found a live one.
That's awesome. I was looking at someone on TikTok. Brutus had linked me the live, and they had found like an orange tardigrade that was really cool, but it was like a lot slower than the typical like transparent ones we usually find. Oh shit.
Was it one of the armored looking ones with the kind of like carapace shell and the long hairs?
Yes. That's
That
a
is the
hetero.
one type that I've found as well.
So it's hetero tardigrade, I think, right? Or something like that. It's like in a different group, I think. Oh no, poison.
It is in a different group. I don't know the details of the group though, but yeah, it's the only type that I've found so far, but I've only taken samples from my yard to
Oh.
look at.
I just cured my poison.
Yay, you found a first cure.
Hell yeah. Oh, you were saying?
Yeah, with those tardigrades, no matter what I do, I can't keep them alive for very long. They seem to be overly sensitive. I don't know if it's just the temperature in my room is too warm for them.
Mm-hmm.
I have tried dehydrating them and then rehydrating, and unfortunately just killed them.
Ah.
Sucks.
Oops.
But it was worth a try. I think I need to slow the drying process to get it to work correctly.
Gotcha. What's up, Primo? Welcome in, my boy. It looks like there's some an immunity perk through consuming a specific particle. Oh my god.
There
shit.
is a shield thing, yes.
Oh, we're at 14 this time. Oh, it's getting close to the frickin' sea urchin. What were these organisms called again? The little
Heliozoa.
Heliozoa?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sun animalcule.
Nice. Yeah, I have not found one of those yet. Where are they? Are those found more in like aquatic environments? Or
This moss sample. In fact, after we got to the end of this dish, I will get the micro enclosure that's been going for about 8 months. There has been, I think, 3 Heliozoa in there. One of them I was watching for like a whole week, and we got to see it eating and everything.
nice.
And there is the back end of a copypod tool closet.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, it's pointing straight up, so we can't see it very well.
Ah. Copypod booty.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how they follow the cursor on the little splash screen. It's cute. Alright, we got 15 this time.
I didn't even notice that. I've spent so little time on that screen. I never knew. That's what she was talking about earlier when she said about herding them. I was wondering how she got them herded together. Have you seen the journal? I haven't seen the journal, and I'm sure that Baron probably hasn't looked at the journal yet.
I have not.
There are discoveries to be made.
Bigger and more varied in aquatic, but plenty in soil too. Sweet. Yeah, I gotta do more soil sampling too. I've just been doing a lot of moss stuff lately, and then I also one of the people I was talking to about like finding tardigrades here, who does some local tardigrade research, was saying that he was finding a lot of those like armored tardigrades by scraping the posts where like barnacles and stuff hang out.
Oh, so his was marine.
Yeah. And he said he got some
I find
cool
that
ones.
interesting. I find that really interesting because when I first found mine, I hadn't seen a tardigrade like it. And I did a bunch of Googling, and it was very hard to find anything that looked particularly like mine. It wasn't until later that I found something very similar when somebody else posted one. But it's not quite like a marine species, It's not quite like a terrestrial species. It's like in between, and it kind of makes sense because I live right next to the sea.
Huh.
But I found it in land moss in my backyard.
Nice.
So, salty sea air. I wonder if that has affected them in some way to grow like that.
That would be really cool. To see if it, like if you had enough of them in enough samples, and to see if they kind of like decrease in abundance the farther away you get from the sea.
Exactly. So my plan is hopefully this summer to go out with a friend and collect samples from around the area and a little bit further away, as well as closer. We're definitely going to go down to the rock pools at some point.
Hell yeah.
I want to get some marine diatoms.
Nice.
I'm really hoping to find star-shaped ones, because those star-shaped diatoms are amazing, and if I had a source of them nearby, that'd be great.
Yeah, I've for like diatoms, I've only really just found like those elliptical ones. I haven't gotten to find any of those like crazy shaped ones just yet. But
almost all of mine have been little pill-shaped ones.
Yeah.
Much.
The ones that Diatoms Attacks puts on his stream that they put, look under like the electron microscope and stuff. Insane. Like I had no idea the variance that diatoms could have after before seeing those streams. Oh no, I hit the reverse pills. If my keyboard was smaller, I'll just like flip it upside down. Wait. There we go. Ah, we're back.
Oh, you are a genius. You're an absolute genius. I just realized on my keyboard I have the extra function G keys. I could set up a G shift that swaps the keys around if I tap the key.
Sick.
That is so cheating. I am so gonna have to try that to see if it works. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Our old house had clay roof tiles, and I could find them in the moss on those. Oh, awesome. It took a branch falling in my yard for me to find tardigrades, because I'd been looking at like moss between like the tiles, between the bricks, moss on some rocks, moss on some tree bark, but then we had this big oh wait, I found the pineapple again.
Yay, galaxy pineapple.
Can you do anything with him?
I just found something weird. I don't think it actually does anything yet. I think it just
looks cool.
Yeah. I assume at some point it's gonna start hunting things. Maybe.
I like how he's like super shy.
I've found something really weird.
Ooh, that little vacuole in the middle?
Yeah, I have no idea what this thing is. That is cool looking though.
A little forbidden raspberry.
Forbidden flavor, my favorite.
What's up, Trick Tracks? Welcome in. Also, no, you're not.
Something above it that looks kind of like an egg as well.
The one like directly above it.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what either of these things are. There's no movement inside though, so...
Yeah. Huh.
Also, I've got a kind of... I figured out that with the dark field stop that I use and the 20 times, if I get it at exactly the right angle like this, I get an almost kind of phase contrast effect with some weird color.
Oh, nice.
Which is great, because for certain things, it works really well to have it like this. But most of the time, I use dark fields. It's definitely my preferred. I really need to get to work on building an adapter so that I can... I've got a BH2. And I also bought a Piezo DIC set, but I don't have the Piezo body. But the Piezo body is almost identical to the BH2. So if I 3D print an adapter to put the DIC set from the Piezo onto the BH2, I'm hoping that all the distances will stay correct. And that the DIC effect will work on it. Fingers crossed, because that would be amazing.
Yeah, that dark field is like a lot prettier to work with too. It looks like freaking like deep space or like deep sea almost. Also, oh sorry. We are doing a streaming collab. We are with Emo Girl. Give her a follow on Twitch. May not be streaming now, but plans to in the near future. And if you want to drop your YouTube link as well, you're more than welcome to.
Ooh, it's over there. Yeah. Actually, it should be on. Let me check. It should be on my channel's about page though, because YouTube is more active. Although I haven't posted on there in a while, I'm getting some videos ready to post on there. Disclaimer though, if you are going to follow the YouTube channel, there will be human bodily fluids on there. If you don't want to see things like that, then I actually ask you not to follow. But if you don't care about that, then go ahead, feel free to follow.
Good disclaimer.
Yeah, there's some people that just get weird about it and disgusted by it, and I try my best to disclaimer it for those peoples. There is not a link on there. There is a link on there, but that's my gaming channel, not my microscopy channel. So I will post the microscopy.
Sweet.
That's a good point. Once I start streaming microscopy stuff on here, I'm probably gonna make a new account with the ever smaller name instead.
Gotcha.
Keep everything on brand.
I like that name too, ever smaller. It's very creative.
Yeah, I thought about it for a long time. I tried using one of the crappy AIs to help me. And I was like, give me ideas for a microscopy YouTube channel name, and it spat out a bunch of them, and I searched them, and about a good 60% of them were already in use by people doing microscopy. So I asked it again, and I was like, okay, try again without giving me any that are currently in use.
Yeah.
And then it gave me another output, and it repeated a bunch of the ones. I was like, yeah, as expected, you're useless. But I was just out of curiosity what it would do. So I spent the next week playing around with names and eventually settled on ever smaller.
Hell yeah.
What's the sample from? This sample, so about... I've had the jar for about 2 years now. And I went out into the backyard one day to put the bins out, and there was just a little clump of moss on the floor, like a freshly plucked piece of moss. A relatively small piece as well. So I just grabbed that and put it in a jar, and I'm pretty sure it was thrown down from the upper guttering at the back of the house by a pigeon. So I got super lucky to just happen to grab this piece of moss and put it in a jar to see what happens. Because this is the moss that has had giant purple amoebas in. Unfortunately, we haven't found one today. I think it might just be a bit too cold for them. But again, the first time I spotted one, it was in this kind of weather. However, there was only one in the sample that I spotted, whereas during summer last year, every drop had several in, and that one micro enclosure, when I filled it, we had, I think it was 72 or 73 individuals we counted in there.
Damn. And that purple like sticks out once you come across them?
If they're free floating, then it depends. If they're wrapped up and in their testate mode, where they're protecting themselves, then not really. It can do, but you'll usually only notice it around the edges. If they're fully laid out flat on the bottom of the dish, though, then it's very apparent and very obvious. It's only particularly obvious, though, in dark field. Dark field makes them look beautiful and purple. In bright field, they look very dark and dull.
Gotcha.
You can't see the details very well in bright field either, so it's probably one of the reasons why I've ended up coming to love dark field so much. I do almost all my observations in dark field. Every now and again, I'll switch to bright field just to check in case there's other things about the thing that I'm looking at that might show up better that way, but very rarely does it look better.
And is that being lit from underneath?
Yes.
Huh.
That's a good point. We could see. Does it look from top lighting? Not super great. No. I use a bright flashlight at the moment when I'm doing top lighting for the few things that I have got.
Gotcha.
Makes sense for. Some of the slides that I have, you can't put a light at the back, so you have to shine it from the top. But I have not yet found a decent top light that isn't stupidly expensive for what it is.
Gotcha.
So I'm probably gonna come up with my own solution and just solder something together on the cheap. It's not hard to make a adjustable LED light. I do not understand why there's so many of these pieces of lab equipment that is just an LED on a bendy stick and it costs like £300. It's like, why?
Or it's just like a ring light that's like
wire. Yes, exactly. The ring lights with the polarizers, they're so stupidly overpriced. It's insane. Well, with the gooseneck ones, there was one of them that I saw. It was a dual 3-watt gooseneck LED. And it has a massive power block for some reason.
What?
I really don't understand why. It's got an external brick that you plug it into and then plug that into the mains. And this thing, it was about £300 or something. I'm like, why? It's just a wire with an LED on the end and a potentiometer.
Good lord.
And then whatever crazy transformer you're using to turn it from 250 volts to probably like 5 volts. I'm like, you just use a USB.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Absolutely insane. So my temperature control in my room, I use an electric heater, and it's connected to a smart hygrometer that I bought on AliExpress for like £5. It's really cheap.
Nice.
It's meant to use 3 AAA batteries. I just opened the back of it, took out the battery connector, and soldered the USB port in there.
Damn.
And yeah, works great. So now it's USB powered. I don't have to change batteries ever.
Hell yeah.
And that's hooked up to a little smart app, so it turns the heating on and off when it goes above or below temperatures that I've set. Keeps it nice and cozy. I did that because I was looking to buy a smart thermostat. And again, it's the same kind of thing. A smart thermostat. Here, the cheapest I could find for anything half decent was £120.
Damn.
It's absolutely mind-blowing. I was like, for that same price, doing it my way, I can have a smart hygrometer in every room in the house and probably still save money.
Yeah. Just have a little USB power brick, sorry, power brick to power them.
Yeah, exactly. Currently, the one that I'm using in here is plugged into one of the USB ports on a computer.
Nice.
And it's going through a little USB tester that monitors how much power it's using.
Huh.
Also, we found a heliozoa.
Oh shit.
Hello,
Oh, sick.
heliozoa. So good to know that they're still going.
Awesome. I just found one here.
Heliozoa twinsies.
That's so cool.
It was great when I was playing CELLSCAPE in the beginning. At
Uh-huh.
one point, Freya saw the heliozoa, and she was like, "Oh, it's the spiky things from your samples." I was like, "Yeah, it is."
Hell yeah. Yeah, they're very like sea urchin-esque. And if you were to time lapse that guy, would you see it move at all? Or can you see it move at all?
Yes. Well, so most of the time they stay in one spot, and they wait for things to swim into their
Those little
I think they're called
spines.
axopodia or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
These microtubule pseudopodia like spines.
Yeah.
I think they're called axopodia. And when something swims into it, depending on what it is, it will get paralyzed. Sometimes you get to see them spaz out a little bit. They'll just look like they've been electrocuted. And the one that I was watching for like a couple of weeks, I have several videos of it. She was very good at killing them. She wasn't very good at keeping hold of them and actually eating them. So there would be, within like 24 hours, there was so many of these little dead green dudes laying all around her. But every now and again, she would keep one on her spine, and you'd see it slowly be drawn into her, and then she'd like just slowly engulf it, and you'd see the food vacuole inside.
Sweet.
Depending on the angle we're at, we might possibly get to see the contractile vacuole on the side. Sometimes you'll see like a little bubble start to form, and the first time I was very confused by it, and I ended up asking Kate if she had any idea what it was, because I didn't know heliozoa that well. I knew it was an amoeba in like its little ball shape.
Yeah.
But I'd only ever seen the contractile vacuole from an amoeba, or even like ciliate friends, that they're all like squished flat, so you see it in the body, whereas this was a bubble forming on the edge that just kept expanding, and then collapsing. And as soon as she said contractile vacuole, I was like, of course, I'm an idiot. Thank you. But I'd been searching online, and I didn't know what search term to use to try and figure out what this was, and none of them were really describing it. But yeah, once she said that, I immediately found a paper specifically talking about it. There's something moving up here. What's that? What's that? I definitely saw something move. I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, but not for this reason.
Crazy about microscopy. Dum, dum, dum.
Just a little bit. I am gonna BRB and use the little girl's room. I'm gonna leave it here, and hopefully, if you spot any movement, or if the chat spots any movement, let me know which way it went when I... Oh, no, there it is. There it is.
Oh.
I'm not crazy. There's movement
right in the middle.
Here.
Yeah, I see it.
I get better focus on that. And we're looking through a lot of crap right now. Is it up or down? It's down. It's definitely down near the bottom somewhere.
This background music in particular, I did not make. I was going to do some acoustic loops, but I think for stream's sake, I think it's a little smoother this way. I'm using some non-DMCA music from Bits and Hits on YouTube.
Nice.
They do lots of like lo-fi, Nintendo, Bloodborne, Hollow Knight, really cool stuff.
Right, I shall BRB.
Gotcha. Oh, too many colpotas. Way too many colpotas. Oh my god. There's so many colpotas. What's really cool is so we do like weekly microscopy, right? I guess bi-weekly now in a sense. Get away. We do Wednesdays, a little more relaxed setting we call CELLSCAPE. And so we'll do some microscopy, do some other stuff at the same time, maybe research some of the videos and pictures we found during our other more research-oriented streams, which happen on Thursdays. So since November, every week we've been looking at both moss and lichen samples so that we can get a spreadsheet going on the different populations that we find within those samples. Stop stealing my shit. But yeah, we have a ton of data so far. We're trying to run these sample events for an entire year at the least. Virus? I did not see the virus. Where was the virus? But yeah, it's fun. That's how one of the ways me and to Emo Girl have kind of conversated on microscopy and all these things. They've really helped out with identifications and finding amoebas and stuff on stream. And a lot of other people in chat like to chime in and help out with identifications, putting in identification keys. It's a really fun group effort. Is this the virus here? No, this is something else. I love a good fat set of data. Hell yeah, dude. Ain't nothing better than a real girthy spreadsheet, my dude. That was the remains of a colpoda that died from it. Oh, snap. You guys love spreadsheets? Let me show you my spreadsheets. Let me show you my spreadsheets. I'll show you mine if you spread them. Genuinely do. They're so satisfying. We have a community member here named Fresh Meat that does some crazy Excel work. He's made like games through Excel spreadsheets and shit. Freaking astounding. Sheets. Also, all of the data that we've collected is all publicly available. If I do that, there is a link in my Discord that in the resources channel in the Biolab category that will link you directly to this spreadsheet. I gotta put up another window capture source. Let me just do this one. Properties. There we go. So this is the story of a girl. This is our this is our data. This is our big data here. Just chopping it up a little bit for YouTube as well. Who cried a river and drowned the whole world? Where did it go? Okay, so we have, hopefully it's still showing because I can't see OBS. These are all organisms found on stream. We've gotten up to, have we broken 1,000 yet? I don't think so. 787 data points so far. We're collecting the foliage type, species, count, either single or colony, life stage, and behavior. At the simplest of studies, I at least want to get like a so many colpodas everywhere, which is hilarious that there's so many colpodas in here as well. Okay, we're good. 4.5 minutes.
I have returned.
Yo, welcome back. Let me actually take a take a break as well, and I'll hand off the talking to you for a second. I'll use the little Copota's room. I'll just I'll just leave my cam up. That's fine. Okay, be right back.
Did we just find? No. Do we have splitting heliozoa? No, it's something else. I don't know what that is. Could just be trash. Everything's so wibbly wobbly every time I touch the microscope. So now I almost never put things on actual slides. I very rarely use slides. It's too little water. I like to look at a lot of things all at once. Something else there.
Okay, I'm back as well.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Just found something else, not sure what it is.
Ooh.
Is it an egg? Is it an encysted ciliate? Is it something? Does it move? I see no movement.
So I've found things that look like that, but then it looks like there's a bunch of little super teeny tiny things like shifting around inside of it. And I was never sure what it is.
See, sometimes I find these and I think it's an egg.
Mm-hmm.
And then other times I'm like, I'm not sure. Is it an egg or is it an encysted ciliate?
And what would be what's like the definition for that? The encysted ciliate?
Encysted. So when if the environment isn't right for them and things are too cold or pH is too high, too low, whatever, or even certain chemical indicators from the species themselves. If their population is too low in a bad environment, for example, they might decide to insist and protect themselves for a period of time until the chemical components in the water is more suitable for them, and then they'll de-insist? I don't know what the term would be, but yeah.
Makes sense.
At least that's my basic understanding of it. It's like the same way ciliates or some ciliate species will... not even just ciliates. I think it's the same for rotifers as well. There are chemical indicators in the water that they produce themselves. And because of that, they are able to keep track of their own population. If the population is too low, they might go through a period of sexual reproduction to get things boosted quicker again, rather than going through the usual binary fission. And then when the environment is better, they'll start doing binary fissioning.
Gotcha.
Like, or if there's too little food as well, for example, then again they might do sexual reproduction rather than fission.
And so they're kind of like actively picking up on each other's like chemical cues in that sense to gauge that. Dude, that's crazy. Oh my god, the hypo church is so scary.
There's something zoomy.
Yeah. So well designed.
When you if you get the stinky biofilm on you, they really do hunt you. I've been chased by one around the entire map before.
Oh damn.
I spent way too long in that biofilm just collecting food. I was like, ooh, so much food! And then this hyperchip came along, I was like, oh crap, and it was just chasing me until the stink had gone. Yeah, I'm not seeing any movement in this thing. So...
yeah.
I'll show you what it is. It's got like a double membrane by the looks of it though, so... I'm leaning more towards encysted ciliate or something not egg-based.
Yeah.
Because usually the eggs, I don't see a double wall like that. It's usually a single wall.
Gotcha.
I want to get through the rest of this dish before we go to the micro enclosure.
Gotcha.
For 8 months, so I'm gonna. How far? Oh, I've just looked at a dish. I think we're only about halfway through it. Are we inverted though? Let's see.
Oops.
Let's get to the edge.
More peeps should learn spreadsheets. I see so many wannabe coders, devs reinventing the wheel when they just need a spreadsheet under the hood. Hell yeah. From a professional perspective, I hate you. I've been the coder that had to clean up spreadsheet messes. Yeah, my
I won't show you mine.
One of the previous research job I had, where we're doing like the field research for New Guinea flatworms and tree snails. I did a lot of the data entry for that as well. And there was a point in time where I had picked up like another like job, and I wasn't able to like do as much data entry, so they handed it off to somebody else for the time. And then after I came back and had a little more time to get back into it, they're like, thank God, because the other person just like kept destroying the spreadsheet and messing everything up, breaking things.
Oh no.
But came back and then got everything done. And then after we inputted all of the data from every single survey, there the grant entity, this sounds so like Dark Souls boss like, the grant entity, the people who are like giving us the grant basically, they're like, oh, actually we want it in this format. Can you completely reformat the entire spreadsheet and re-enter every single data point?
Oh.
So I got, because it was like towards the end of the project, so I was supposed to like stop working, but I got like another month of work out of it for that. So I am kind of thankful for it. Double-edged sword.
Oh. Okay, we are inverted, so yeah, we're almost at the end of the dish. No blobs, though.
Ah. I'm sure we'll come across one some other day.
Yeah. Hopefully once it starts to warm up again.
Yeah.
Oh, what I should probably do is, at some point, separate half of it out into a second jar and keep it in my room where it's warmer.
Yeah.
But one thing that I've been very strict in doing with this jar is not changing anything in the environment. All I do is when the water's getting low is top it up. I haven't fed them anything. It feeds from the moss that's in there that's been growing healthily. Over the past year, it sprouted little seed pods.
Nice. Oh, sick.
A flower grew out of it at one point, some little weed. Very cute little pink flowers. And then
Damn.
they produced pods that were leaning over outside of the jar towards the sun, and they sprinkled seeds all over the windowsill.
Oh, nice.
So I collected those up in a little sample tube to look at under the scope at some point.
That is a flourishing ecosystem.
Exactly, it's its own little ecosystem, and for that reason, I've been very careful not to change anything.
Yeah.
At first, I was adding, I was using bottled mineral water. But I found that using mineral water is not a good idea, because when you just keep topping it up and it keeps evaporating, the minerals eventually get too high and they start to crystallize on things and kill your samples.
Gotcha.
So I switched to deionized water, which I buy in bulk from some chemical company here. I've got like 50 liters of it.
Damn.
And I'll top it up with that, and then every so often, maybe once every 6 months, I'll put some mineral water in again to add some more minerals to the sample.
Hold on, I'm flipping my keyboard upside down.
I'm stopping to watch how this goes. It worked! It worked!
But I'm poisoned. Oh shit. Oh no, I died.
Oh no. Dang, dang, dang. The number of times I've been zooming around and accidentally get poisoned and there's no cure slime and cure biofilm. And I'm like, ah, crap. I need to figure out what this other secret method is of curing it. Because apparently it should always be available. But I've deliberately not asked what it is because I want to try and discover it.
Yeah, have it happen by surprise.
With someone, yeah. But I've tried eating several things whilst poisoned, and so far I've not managed to cure it. Usually I end up sealing my doom by eating something that slows me down.
And which is the oh, I don't. It's not a biofilm, the second cure?
My understanding is no. The second cure should always be available somewhere on the map. Have you read the text that comes up? Oh. Oh, that's a good point. We need to poison ourselves and specifically look at the text.
Oh.
We're badly observant in that regard, because I have not done that.
Yeah, let's see. I fed myself to a Copota just now, so let me see if I can find it again.
Now, it's funny because I'm one of the ones who's like, we need even simple basic tutorials, and then I don't read tutorials. I don't read tutorials in basically any games. I'm like, who needs instructions? I'll figure it out. But yeah, for the majority of people, it's good to have a tutorial. Most people want at least something basic there.
Agreed.
Some people will complain if you don't have it.
Yeah.
I'll complain on their behalf, but I won't use it. Oh.
What have we got?
Is that? Maybe? Maybe?
The lump?
Maybe not. There was a hint of purple in it, so I thought maybe...
Dang, your center point is like spot on.
Possibly. I don't think it's quite spot on, unfortunately.
I think I'm
We can
also.
test that.
I think mine's just so drastically off that like anything
yours
looks.
is way. It's especially noticeable when I go higher in magnification that it's definitely not perfectly on the center point when I switch, but it's not too far off. It's not bad.
Nice. Oh, thanks, Wheels.
Might be a dying blob. It's the right color, and it's got the same kind of little bitty texture to it.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't look healthy.
A little rough around the edges.
To say, though. Yeah. Very hard to say.
Yeah.
I've seen a few, like when they die.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally killed one. It sucked. I was trying to move it to another dish,
Mm-hmm.
and it ended up getting stuck in the pipette. And when they dry out, even just for a few seconds, they dead.
Oh, damn.
But I got it rinsed out. I managed to get unstuck, got it back into the dish, and filled it with water. And I just watched it for the next 24 hours or so. I think I time-lapsed it as well, and you just slowly see the color fade, and it turns into like a ghost of what it once was.
Gotcha. Thank you for the hydrate, Primo. So I'm guessing because they're such a simple organism, you would think that like, because they almost have like a. Oh, the hypotrich is coming after my stinky ass.
Nah.
I'm
gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
No. It is very like Zoidberg-esque, the little whiskers.
Yeah, wise guy, eh?
Oh. Shit.
I love how you keep going back into the stink as well.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Ooh, that was close. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
You can do it. I
There we go.
believe in you.
Sick. Where's my stink? Oh no, snail's pace. I'm going back for the stink. So things like flatworms and planarians and things, like you cut them in half and they just regenerate. Amoebas look almost like if they were like split, that they could just regenerate, but I think they're such like a simple organism, right, that they don't really have that capability.
I wouldn't be surprised if there maybe are some that can. I don't know of any, but it wouldn't surprise me at all. But the ones that I know of usually... so some of them, if a chunk gets torn out of it by a lacrimaria, for example, some of them will quickly fix that hole and survive, but it's going to look a bit gimpy from then on. It's not going to repair that area.
Gotcha.
But there's plenty of them that if they get their cell wall broken, that all their innards just pour out and they're dead. These purple blobs, Amphizinella violacea, they seem to be very sensitive. If you damage them in any way, they're dead.
Gotcha.
If they get dried out for even a second, I did it deliberately once. So it's very... When you move them from one dish to another, when you pick up a single one on its own to try and separate it out from everything else, when you put it back down, it's going to be free floating in the water. And when it's free floating, it can't move around, so it can't get to food. So to be able to get it stuck to the dish again, what I do is I suck up all the water from around it so that it can get stuck to the dish, and then immediately put the water back down before it dries out.
Gotcha.
And I did this one time, and apparently didn't get the water back down quick enough, because in those few seconds, it can't be more than like 10 seconds. It was already too dried out.
Oh no.
Killed it, unfortunately.
Amoeba raisin.
Yeah. That again looks like it could be one, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a bit of trash. There's also something floating there. I think that's another Archella test that's got caught in the moss and slightly decomposed.
Gotcha. Well, our little Subimon has leveled up to level 2. So anybody that has been following the channel for the past month or so knows what that means. We're going to do a little sticker giveaway. If you are a sub, you can win the sticker of the month. If you're not a sub, you can still win stickers.
What if I'm a dom?
I'll show you.
I will.
Oh. Doms win plugs in that case.
Nice.
Let me swap the camera source really quick.
Does it come with a floofy tail?
Where is it? Move my phone so I don't dox myself. Okay. Let's pull up Streamlabs. You did not just ooh, how dare.
Oh, I did just ooh. It will. I do that way too often. Ask Freya and Emmy.
Oohs are
about
welcome.
Almost anything. Yay! Unfortunately, she does. Yeah. I do it all the time. Do.
There we go. Cloudbot. Coffee and tape out of the way.
Yes, this is true. Emmy does it too now. It's not my fault. She's just impressionable. That's a her problem.
Alright, so exclamation raffle to enter the sticker giveaway. Stickers are available to anyone, anywhere in the world. I am able to mail out stickers internationally. Anyone can win either of these stickers. These are the ones I have available at the moment. However, if you are a sub or a dom, you can win a sticker that looks like one that I have misplaced. Oh, wait, I have a bag of them. So, oh, dropping shit everywhere. If you are a sub, Brutus just got the joke. If you are a sub, you can win one of these new stickers of the month for February. They are 2 tardigrades sipping a little algae smoothie together, holding their little feet, crossing their little claws.
So cute.
Designed by yours truly. We have 3 minutes. Again, if you're a sub, you can win this one. If you're not a sub, you can win either of these. Also, another alternative is I can also doodle you a little slap-on paper sticker as well. A quick little Sharpie doodle. Ew.
You will. Doodle me and slap it on.
Shipping is international. What
Found
about
something interesting looking. I have no idea what it is. It could be microfibers. It could be some kind of fungus, or even I don't know.
very spindly, fibrous?
Yeah, it's got some tree-like structure to it, but I don't know if it's just the tangles or if it's actually splitting there. So it could be fungal. It could be microfiber.
Nice.
It's not pink, so it didn't come from me. I put my belly button fluff under the microscope once, and it was mostly pink fibers because I only wear pink shirts.
Nice.
It was so pretty.
I'm dying to get some scotch tape and try to find some face mites. I forgot what the term for them are, but
Demodex. I've been trying so hard. I've gone so far that the best method, according to the research papers that I've read, is to super glue with cyanoacrylate.
Oh my gosh.
A slide to your forehead, and then pull it off like a wax strip. And it will take all of the peach fuzz out by the root. Then you put that under, and you look at the roots of the hairs that are all sticking up, so it's very easy to look at them.
Damn.
You look for a bit of wiggling. I've tried that, didn't work. I've tried the tape on the eyebrows, didn't work. I even slept with tape on my face in like 5 different places one night.
Nice.
Couldn't find any. I went so far as to get tweezers, and I plucked 3 of my eyelashes out, and still couldn't find any.
Yes.
It's very frustrating. I might be a super rare case of not having them, but I think it's strange not.
Gotcha. Thank you for the sub, Protozoa Princess. Hell yes. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated.
Why did that make you laugh? I've done it in call with you before. That sounds so wrong out of context.
Yeah, we should definitely do like a speed run to see who can find one like first. Just with hey yo! Emmy Tots with a sub. Thank you so much. You guys are great. What the fuck? Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. Double subby wubby. They are fantastic. Ooh woo. All right.
Is that like a demon hog?
That's the pig squoo woo.
Squoo woo.
Squoo woo. I'll take that sound alert as payback for the jump scare because that scared the fuck out of me. You're welcome, Wheels. You're welcome. Okay, the sticker giveaway raffle has closed. Let's see here. Oh my god.
Excitement.
Thank you again, Wheels. So, the winner for today's raffle is Emmy Tots.
Well,
good stuff.
We have a wiener.
Good stuff. Let's go.
Well, now you do. Congratulations.
At your whenever is convenient for you, you can either whisper me on Twitch or message me on Discord. I believe the Discord link is active at the moment, but just send me a safe email. A safe address to send these to, and I'll get that going for you. So, which would you prefer? So you are sub now, so you have your pick of the crop. We'll say A, B, C.
Yeah, I'll send you an invite. I'll do that right now.
Perfecto. Invalid invite? Yeah. I know I closed some of them because I was getting like a ton of bots in Discord. It was entirely annoying. Totally want the adorable sharing drink holding hand tardies. I got you. This is set aside just for you. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are fantastic.
Huh.
What is our time at the moment? Okay. If it starts getting too late for you, emo girl, let me know.
I'm fine for however long. I haven't been up that long anyway, so.
Gotcha.
I can go to bed super late.
Sick.
So's your face. Why can't I invite you? Is it because I'm in streamer mode? I think it's because I'm in streamer mode.
I can also try to find a, let me see. Find one that's still valid.
Let's try now. Let me invite other people. She's not showing up in my list for some reason.
Huh.
What? That's really strange. Other people, I'll do it manually. There we go. There we go. I generated a invite link.
Got it? Okay, cool.
Here you go. Oh. Oh, never mind. Apparently someone already invited her. That's probably why she's not showing up, because she's already in the server.
I believe Brutus sent that through. Thank you, my man. Thank you, my dude.
Okay. Great. Okay. Alright, I'm going to remove this sample now, and we'll have a look at the micro enclosure that's been going for 8 months. See if
Sweet.
the rotifers are still alive in there. There isn't much exciting in there. The most exciting stuff died off very quickly. Copepods died within about 24 hours.
Gotcha.
They're very sensitive to low oxygen environments. The blobs died off within the first week.
Oh man.
And then most of the larger ciliates disappeared over the first month or so. And then I stopped checking it, and then didn't check it for like several months. And I'm not sure how long it's been now. Last time I checked it was before Christmas. So
What's the longest little micro ecosystem you've had?
this is currently the longest one.
Sick.
Very much an experiment. This is the Mark II. The Mark I micro enclosure, it worked fine, but it wasn't great, so it's been replaced with this one.
And you said you're using what
see.
for that? How did you build that?
So I use transparent coin cases,
Ah.
and then I use liquid silicon to go around the edge and make it airtight.
Gotcha.
And then I drill a hole with it's about a 2 mil drill bit, so a very small hole
Mm-hmm.
that I can use the micro pipette to fill it up, and then I just put a piece of tape over that hole and
And that's like right over the center?
close it off. No, so I put that in this one, I was gonna say top left corner, but technically it's any corner, depends on which way you turn it. So I just put a square. But yeah, it's just in the corner, out of the way. But the first one, I put it a little bit too close to the edge.
Gotcha.
So this time I put it a little bit further in so that it gets a better seal from the little sticker.
Gotcha.
Darn it. I have echolalia. Certain words or phrases I automatically react to with either a noise or a finishing of the phrase. I was trying to avoid saying that word.
Seal?
And I failed. Damn it. Oh no. My friends often like to trigger my echolalia. It's all in good fun, but at the same time, I will kill them all in their sleep.
Yeah, all those S-word Instagram posts or Instagram reels or TikTok reels have been unhinged. I don't know if you've seen the recent like overabundance of videos of those guys.
No.
No? Oh man. I'll post some in the Discord when I get some time.
Oh, somebody sent me. Are you talking about the cute one where somebody plays with the tail and then strokes it and then comes up to the top and it just sticks its tongue out? Like
Yes.
That one?
Yeah, I think it's
That
the
was
same
so
one
cute.
too. because it's just like always like staring with its tongue out, and then it just like.
Yeah, that's adorable. It was a great one, which I thought was amazing. I think it was Emmy that sent me it. Somebody sent me it, and
Ooh.
I can't remember exactly what happened, but it's like blank screen. Suddenly it comes in and just flops, and I'm just like, aww, and then it opened its mouth and went, ah.
Yeah. Exactly.
So cute. So as expected, this micro enclosure.
Hell
is
yeah.
Still going with the Radifers.
That's awesome. You said that's 8 months old?
At least 8 months old at this
Sick.
point. I'm not sure exactly how long, but it's been going for quite some time now. I'm trying to fix this chromatic aberration. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. It's difficult because of the way that I have to have these right now. I need to 3D print a custom holder so that I can actually put it in the microscope's slide caliper.
You have your own 3D?
Right now. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I've got several 3D printers.
Nice.
I've got too many 3D printers. I have too many microscopes as well. We counted them recently. I've got something like 12, 13 microscopes.
Damn.
It's a little ridiculous. I need to get rid of some. But yeah, I need to design and print a little holder that will bring the enclosure as close to the top of the condenser as possible. Because right now I have to put it on top of a slide to be able to move it around because it doesn't fit in the caliper. And then on top of that, it's quite thick plastic as well, so it's not of optically good, clear quality, really. But it gets the job done. It works.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna try to like replicate that. And then
I will. We can have a chat sometime, and I'll show you the exact process that I use and the better cases to go for. Because I've tried several cases. Some of them work well, some of them don't.
Would like a what's the, I guess, airspace that you have in there? Is it like similar to what an SD card holder would be as well, or is it even thinner?
Thicker, much thicker. One moment. See, I think it's these ones that I'm using right now. I've got so many boxes of different coin cases that I've been trying. Yes, this is the one that I'm currently using. So, I'll show you exactly what it is. Where is Discord gone? Does Discord? No?
Oh, we got to 16.
Oh, of course it's on this screen. Oh. Change. Oh. I need my camera controller up so that I can control the focus, because it always resets to autofocus every so often. It's really annoying because the autofocus is not autofocus half the time. It's so annoying. There we go. Manual focus. Now we can switch that to that. Hi! Also, with manual focus, you can't see. I mean, you can see how messy the room is, but it doesn't look as bad. So, this is one of the coin cases that I'm using. Oh, a little bit of plastic stick to it for the packaging. So
Gotcha.
it's just a small coin case, but it's quite large for a microscope sample.
Yeah.
I haven't measured how much goes inside, but I would guesstimate maybe about 10 mils.
Okay.
So quite a lot. Considering when you put it on a slide with a cover glass, you usually no more than, it's usually less than a mil. I often use as little as what would be 20 microliters.
So you have to like, to get like the best image out of that, you would have to kind of like fill it up as much as possible? So that
Yeah, so when I first put the sample in, the corner always has a bit of an air bubble, but I use... I have one here? I don't. I've got these really tiny, thin rubber nozzles that are meant for super glue. And I have fixed one of those. I cut the end off of one of the micropipette tips, and then I push that on really tight. Since it's rubber, it automatically becomes airtight. And then I use that and carefully put it into the air bubble and push some extra water in there to get rid of that tiny air bubble. And then I
Gotcha.
put the sticker on.
Nice.
And then once it's been like several months later, an air bubble will form inside from the oxygen produced by the plant life in there.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to find... I have an SD card here somewhere. Oh! Even better. So we've got full-size SD card. If I take that and put it inside the case... Yeah. Is massive compared to that.
Yeah.
It's really thick compared to it, so...
Would
There's a lot of space in there.
Would you want it to be thinner, or is it better to have more space there?
Yes. To both. There's advantages and disadvantages to both. So the advantage of more space is you can just look at a much larger volume of water at once. You don't have to have a whole bunch of these going.
Yeah.
It's one of the main reasons I started making these in the first place, is because before that, and what we've just been looking at, I can't really show you the one that we've been looking at because I'll end up spilling it, but it's a little circular coin case, and I designed a little holder that it clips into, and then that sits on the stage under the caliper, so that the caliper can move it around. And yeah, it's just this tiny little circular coin case that holds about 2 mils of water at most. And I much preferred that early on, because looking through samples with so little water at a time, you use so many slides and so many cover slips, and it's fiddly and it takes forever, especially if you've got a low population of something. So it's like, how do I look at more water? And that's when I came up with the coin case idea, and that worked great. And then I was like, okay, now how do I look at more water and not have to refill it constantly and have it going for a long time and not worry about spilling it? So I was like, okay, let's turn them into micro enclosures. So I bought some of the liquid silicone, I bought a bunch of the cases, I bought some small drill bits, and shoved it all together, and it works. It's not perfected. Yeah. But it's doing pretty good.
And it doesn't cost $50.
Exactly. Like the coin cases aren't super cheap. To get all of the stuff at once, it probably costs the same as getting some form of ready-made. In fact, the only real micro enclosure that I've seen is the antique ones made out of glass, which aren't very practical because you've got these tall turrets that hit the objectives as you're moving it around, so it is really not practical at all. The only other ones that I've seen are the micro safari ones. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the only ones I've come across.
The problem I have with theirs is, one, they're huge.
Oh, damn.
They don't fit inside the caliper, so you have to move them around by hand. And the price is... It's not the worst price, it could be worse, but it's not a great price for what you're getting. So
yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna design my own, and the initial cost is definitely more than buying a micro safari kit, probably. But I get a whole bunch of them for that same price, and they're, in my opinion, more practical and more useful.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I have to try that out.
At some point, I'm in talks with one company, and they might at some point make a version of this to sell.
Oh, sick.
We need to figure out the best way to mass produce it, though.
Yeah. And then you would just like kind of patent it, and you would get like a percentage of that. How would that work?
Bollocks. Why did you have to say that word? I've just realized. Microsafari probably already have a patent on this method.
They
We'll
might
have to look into that.
maybe, but I think the way you're doing it still seems like pretty
It's only very
unique.
slightly different. Patents are usually so generalized to cover as many bases as possible. That patent probably says something like an enclosed plastic or plexiglass case that is watertight with a cavity to insert microbes. It's probably something along those lines, but I will have to find it and check.
Yeah.
Also, we've got some little flagellate dudes flagellating about here.
Sweet. Oh, those little dudes.
Yeah, we got one there, one there, one over there. Oh, another one there.
Also
Cute little
the
buddies.
where was it? The blue biofilm. Is it the dark blue biofilm? Because I know the lighter one seems to be like a like you were saying, like a shield, almost like a invincibility kind of film. Because it didn't look like I was getting slowed down by the orange film whenever I ate the that like icy blue biofilm. This one. Ooh. Oh yeah, it does have a little shield icon to it, doesn't it? Oh. Two different types of shields. Which one is this again? Oh, the snail paste. Shields for days. Shields on shields on shields.
Heard you like shields, so we attached a shield to your shield.
That one's got a shield to the knee. I like how the the little restart button is like a little ciliate that starts ciliating when you hover over it.
Use a cute little animation on that button.
Oh, I should probably hold on. I don't think Subimon is like showing himself. Is he?
Oh,
No.
the little Tamagotchi
Yeah.
kind of animation thing you did. Oh yeah, I'm probably covering that wrong.
Firebot. It should be over. It should be
okay.
over it. Sometimes it acts weird and I have to refresh the cache. Let's try it again.
Pokepod tool closet.
There he is. So that's my little ciliate, or chat's little ciliate.
Hi, Subimon.
So he is able to be fed and cured. Also, if anyone is, now that there's a couple new subs in chat, subs are able to feed and cure Subimon as he gets hungry and sick, and as Subimon levels, he triggers sticker giveaways. Every 5 levels, he triggers an art giveaway. We also do microscopic paintings on stream, painting little tiny animals and things underneath the microscope, using like an eyelash or a very, very fine point paintbrush. Also, oh yeah, I forgot I made that command. Thank you, Brutus. Also, we do like photography prints as well. But I'm trying to space things out a little more now. So we're trying to do like a couple sticker giveaways a week, and then a couple of the art giveaways a month. But yeah, we do a lot of cool stuff here. We also do Preservation of carnivorous plants, and we turn them into little pendants. This is one of them. This is a little pitcher plant here. Little tiny pitcher plant. I grow them live here underneath my desk, and we try to turn them into everlasting art. We just made a Venus flytrap one a couple weeks ago that came out pretty cool too. Didn't come out cool on stream, so I had to make it off stream. But it's a process. It's like, I think the second one I've ever made so far, but getting better at it, little by little.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes.
Nobody's perfect. So why practice?
Oh, by the way, that cover slip, using like the resin under the cover slip is like working so well. I've started putting like a dot of resin at each corner of the cover slip, and then one in the middle, and then I just drop the cover slip on top, and it just like perfectly adheres.
I saw the Dodo.
Yes.
Latest Dodo one. The only problem is definitely the bubbling, but other than that, it does look like it's working well. I was wondering. If we were to make a mini simple vacuum chamber, put it in the vacuum chamber before curing it, it's going to suck out the majority of the resin.
Probably.
And make it a super thin layer. I don't know if it would still actually work or not, but it might, and it might solve the bubbling issue. I made a super cheap, simple vacuum chamber by buying, because I do the 3D printing, I already had a little vacuum pump for the filament bags. So I bought some plastic tubs, I put a hole in the top, put it over that, and press the button on it, and it sucks all the air out. It's not a very high, strong vacuum, but it does create a vacuum in there. So for something like this with this relatively thin resin,
so that would be
work.
So if I'm understanding the process, it would be paint the slide, apply the resin, put the cover slip on top, and then add the vacuum, and then cure the resin. Whoa.
Whether or not it would work, I have no idea. But it could be worth a try.
Yeah, if you have because I don't have a 3D printer, but if there's like an easier way to kind of do, well, I guess
you can buy the pump just on its own without the bags, so
gotcha.
very cheap, especially on AliExpress. I'll find one and send a link to you.
Cool.
Ooh, we found one of the alien cracked moons. I have no idea what these are.
Whoa.
We
found
feel like they look like alien
portal.
Cracked planet moon things, but they always have some form of a gap in them like this. It looks like a broken eggshell almost.
Could it be a...
Not figured out what they are.
You said this was... Oh, almost ate poison. You said this was like from moss at one point?
Yeah, so this is the moss from the roof with the blobs.
Could it be... Could it be like a spore casing? Well, maybe not. Why can't I move? Oh, there we go.
Possibly. It's possible, it's plausible. Not from this species of moss, because I've seen the seed pods from them.
Gotcha.
But it could be from something else in there. It's very hard to say.
Gotcha.
But I've seen a few of those now, and I have no idea what exactly they're from. There's actually somewhere in here, we might come across it, there's two little mesh cone things, and they're the cap from the seed pod.
Nice.
The fruiting body of the actual moss.
Hell yeah. Yeah, those little like asexual like moss fragments that we usually see like in those moss samples that I pull. They're really cool looking. Like we thought they were like, I don't even know. I think we thought they were like a some sort of like diatom or algae or something like that for a while, and then I was like, we're seeing a ton of them, and we're only seeing them when we're looking at the moss. So then I was like looking up spores or like spore structures or in moss, and oh, silly, it's Hypotrich's trying to suck me up. Oh, I am running into everything. And then I think I looked up like local species, and then yeah, that's what it was. I started looking on iNaturalist for like the regular like view of the moss, like a non-microscopic view of it, and just trying to ID the moss. And then once I got like a very close ID, I looked that up on Google Scholar, and then added in like spore structures or things like that, and then that's how I ended up finding it.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's cool because it's found like up in the top of the trees, so it would make sense that it would be like this like little dandelion type structure that blows off with the wind.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look at that because that's interesting. I've not. I mean, I've barely had any samples yet because being a hermit, I was hoping to get out last summer and I never actually ended up going out. Hopefully this summer.
I believe in you.
All my samples basically have come from the backyard.
Nice.
Everything else has been what I've bought on eBay, which is mostly slides. I recently got some matrices from different beaches from one guy on eBay, and one of them's great. It's got little spiky sponge spicules in there.
Sick.
It's a loose matrix so that I can try and arrange them myself once I get a micro manipulator set up. I actually managed to spike my finger on one of the spicules. It friggin' hurt.
Do they kind of look like like sand spurs, but like at a very small scale, in a sense?
Google time. Sand spur. No, not Sand Spur Island. Sand spur. It's a sand spur. What does a sand spur look like? Okay. Those horrible plants that stick to you.
Yes.
I know these things.
What do you guys call them out there?
So in some areas here we call them kissing buds. If you catch someone with them on them, you say, "Ew, you've been kissing in the woods again." The actual name that we use for it, I don't know.
Is that because like they get on your pants when you're on your knees in the woods, kind of thing?
We often would come back with them as kids after running around in the woods with them just stuck all over us, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. You just made me realize I need to get some sticky weed. I need to put sticky weed under the microscope.
What's sticky weed?
Sticky weed is...
Oh, sticky weed?
That is very sticky. Yeah.
Ah, I would have never guessed that.
You know sticky weed? I know, right? I don't know how to describe it other than that. I would say Google it. You probably know it under a different name.
Gotcha.
I'm looking right now to see if I can find a US name for it.
Also, lurk away, Emmy Tots.
Okay.
Happy lurking.
You don't love me anymore. I see how it is. Gallium aperine. Common names including cleavers, clivers, catchweed, robin run the hedge, goosegrass, and sticky willy.
That one sounds like you need a doctor's appointment for that.
Oh, right. Well, it depends on what made it sticky. Sometimes
that's
a good time.
That's true.
Oh, we've got more. Sticky Bob, Sticky Bud, Sticky Back, Sticky Molly.
Give me my beans.
Sticky Willow, Sticky Jack, Stickle Jack, Grip Grass, Sticky Grass, Bobby Buttons, whippy sticks, and Velcro plant. Ah, okay.
Huh.
Velcro
Velcro plant sounds familiar.
We have this in the local woods, so when I go out collecting samples, when I spot some of this, I'm definitely going to grab some to put under the microscope because I want to see the little hooked hairs. Trichomes with scientific here.
Ah, yes, I think I have seen. Yeah, I've definitely seen these. Oh. It's just showing me like the majority of the photos are marijuana buds, but I've seen I've seen the actual plant before for sure.
There's some tiny little zoomy thing right here. That's so small though.
Oh my gosh! It's like a little.
What that is. It's the first time I'm seeing one of those ones.
Minuscule little submarine.
I'm not even going to attempt to zoom in on that.
Yeah.
Way too zoomy. I would need it on a slide with some methacell or something. That is interesting, though.
Cool.
We've got a perfect example here, though, of why the main reason that I really love Darkfield. So with this, whatever this trash is that I found, no idea what it is. In Darkfield, we can see a lot of the detail, and it's also really pretty and colorful. As soon as we go into Brightfield,
darkness, zero.
It's not going to get any better than that.
Yeah.
Now, if we light it from the top, maybe. Yeah, from the top we can see some stuff, but
yeah,
like, yeah, Darkfield is just far superior in, I'd say, about 80% of cases.
I'd agree.
I'm going to be ordering. I found a gradient filter for a camera.
Oh, nice.
On AliExpress, and it's a gray gradient. I don't know how good it is. The pictures aren't very good for showing it, but I want to try that with oblique illumination and polarization because it should give a DIC-like effect very cheaply.
DIC?
DIC, differential interference contrasts. So the images you see from like James Weiss and Micro Punter and Tardy Babe, all the ones with the really big, expensive, like $30,000 microscopes.
Jesus, is that how much? That's how much those scopes go for?
If you want to get something new, that's about the minimum you're going to be paying, except for Euromex. Euromex have cheaper setups for, I think their cheapest was about 8,000.
Oh, okay.
But for a better setup from them, it's more like 15,000. They're definitely like the budget end of it. But even with them, if you want their new flagship Accio X full DIC, every objective, then yeah, again, it's probably going to be in the 30,000 range.
Damn.
More. If you get the highest end Olympus DIC, you're going to be paying probably double that.
Damn.
It's very expensive, and it's all down to part of it's down to the objectives. A DIC objective isn't absolutely necessary. It's preferred, but it's not necessary. The difference with a DIC objective is simply that it's higher quality glass, where there are basically no stresses in the glass, because any stresses in the glass will depolarize the light and ruin the effect and reduce resolution. Yeah. So you want as perfect glass as possible. So the DIC objectives are really expensive to a point where you may pay $1,000 for one objective.
Gotcha.
Which, to me, is just insanity.
Yeah.
But the more important part is the prisms. Basically, what you do is, the way it works, you have a polarizer at the bottom of the condenser. Light goes in, gets polarized. It then goes through a prism which splits the light by a very specific angle. That light then goes through your sample, which depolarizes it. Then it goes up into the objective, and behind the objective you have a second prism which brings the light back together. So you get this offset due to the sample that it's gone through.
Damn.
And then once it goes through that prism and gets reconjoined, it goes through a analyzer, basically a second polarizer, and then into either your eye through the eyepiece or into the camera's sensor. And it gives an incredibly almost 3D-ish like effect to a flat silhouette. It highlights so much detail and makes everything beautiful, but it's very expensive. Which is why, what I mentioned earlier with the BH2, wanting to take the PZO kit and adapt it to it. That PZO kit I paid about £1,000 for.
Gotcha.
And it's got the full set of all of the prisms, and it came with the DIC objectives as well.
Damn.
So incredibly cheap for a full set.
Yeah.
It's only worth it though if I can adapt it to a body that it works with, because I don't have the body it's intended for. It's an old Polish scope.
Gotcha.
I've only found one listing for that body online, and it's got all of the bits attached to it, and it's too expensive. It's like, nah, I'll just try and adapt it to the BH2, which they've copied anyway.
Gotcha. Protozoa Princess is gonna be going to sleep. Thank you so much for this awesome game. Thank you for putting this demo out. Hope you have a great night. Once again, looking forward to the full release.
Yeah, have a good night. Sleep well. Bye.
Yeah, I desperately need something a little more high-end just to get that, like, stability, too. And, like, if I can get, like, a good enough mount for, like, my camera, I think I'll definitely be heading in the right direction. Because
like, attaching a camera is a whole shit show in and of itself.
Yeah, because then you have to get, like, the additional tubing and all that shit too, right? Isn't there like
depending on the scope and depending on the camera depends on exactly what you need. Some scopes work well via direct projection. If you're doing direct projection, all you need is the correct length tube and nothing else. However, some scopes, it's not going to work well. There's going to be additional chromatic aberrations, or you're going to get an awful ring vignetting. It's not going to fill the frame, stuff like that. In that case, then you're going to need some form of relay optics. And when it comes to relay optics, every scope is different. So one relay optic might work really well on one scope, but it doesn't play well on another scope, because all the different lenses and lens types and different manufacturing of each one and the different curvatures, it will work great on one person's and have no chromatic aberration, and you put on another person's scope and tons of chromatic aberration. So it's been very frustrating. I've been trying to get a good camera setup for the past 2 years since I started doing this. I'm semi-happy with what I've got. Well, I'm not happy with what I've got right now. It's usable. It works. It gives decent enough images, especially when I put things on an actual slide and I'm not looking through a piece of crap plastic in a thick layer of water. But I really want something high quality at some point. I've been trying several things. I keep thinking about possibly buying a full frame mirrorless, but the problem with that is with a full frame mirrorless, I will definitely need additional optics, and that becomes a whole other mess as to whether it's going to work nicely or not.
Because you want to capture the entire objective with that, with the frame, with the sensor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you put a full frame on this, you're gonna get a circle image.
I found the other cure, by the way.
You found it? You
Yeah.
know what it is? Oh, do I want to know what it is? Do I ask or do I try and find it myself?
I think you'll find it. I think you'll be able to find it.
I've played so much already and not found it.
I've called the horde of colpodas on myself.
Oh, you got friends.
Oh, and a hypotrich. Shit. Oh my god.
You have one new meal. Ooh, what is that? A long, thin stick.
Hmm.
That is glowing brightly. What are you?
It's a
Probably just a piece of
tardigrade's,
trash.
tardigrade's glow stick.
Oh, that is actually a. Oh, I can't zoom in any further in this. It's gonna crash the objective.
Is it a
into the
diatom?
micro enclosure. I don't know. It's so incredibly thin.
It's a micro spaghetti.
Ooh, my favorite. Micro flavor. It could be a diatom. It could be a spicule, but I doubt it. I mean, I've looked at these samples so many times that I've expected to see something like that already. I don't know. It is new. I will keep an eye out for more of those. Let's see if we can find anything else moving in here. I don't think we will, though. I think it's, if we do, it's going to be more rotifers. Another piece of Copypod's tool cupboard.
Nice, nice. I have a culture of copepods, but I think they've shifted to being I always forget the name. The seed shrimp.
Oh,
Gastro? No. Fuck.
This is great.
Those.
This is great.
Yes, that.
Who's gonna remember it first?
Maybe if I look at them long enough, I'll remember.
It's funny because I was talking about them just.
Yeah, you you literally said it earlier. Damn it.
We will figure it out.
Oh no, I still have some copepods in there too. Sweet. But this is in the. Oh, sorry, that was an ant on the outside of the of the container.
Ah.
It looked like a little copepod.
Ostracod.
Ostracod. Yes.
Just needed to wait for the brain to churn. Yeah. I've not had any ostracods yet. I've had loads of copepods.
Huh.
And they're very annoying.
Yes.
Again, I've got 3 jars. All 3 moss samples have come from different areas in my backyard. So.
Nice.
And the other 2 jars have been very uninteresting. This one, the blob jar, somewhere in this micro enclosure, I found a shed skin of a tardigrade. So there is apparently tardigrades in that moss. The population must be incredibly low though, because I've never found one. I've only found that one shed skin. But it's nice to know that they at least exist in there. So maybe one day I will come across one.
And it looked like the typical type of tardigrades?
No, so again, it looked a lot like the species that I've had in the moss on the floor. So
Gotcha.
I don't know exactly the same because the skin was a bit messed up, but yeah, it was definitely similar to that.
Gotcha. Wheels, you can keep your phlegm. You can keep your phlegm to yourself, Wheels.
Oh, too chewy.
Unless it's Unless it's like green, then send it over.
Oh, then it's good. Yeah. Yeah, we like green flavor.
Kidding, unless you're a doctor, I wouldn't do that. I got a PhD.
Hey, woo. Is that appropriate for stream?
Not if I say what it stands for.
Hey, woo. Find another Rodifer who's happily hiding behind a piece of moss. I've not found that cone yet. I wonder where it is. Let's do a quick scan, see if we can find a cone.
Sick. Dum 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 dum. What's our time? Cool. Okay.
There it is. So that's
Whoa.
the cap to the seed pod of the moss.
Nice. It's like a little dunce cap.
Yeah. It's got a bunch of crap in it right now, but previously there was a bunch of rotifers living in one of these.
Oh, sweet.
They were all just attached themselves inside and outside and all around the edge, and were all just actively feeding.
Nice.
At this point, we haven't seen any of these tardigrades actively feeding. They've all just been moving around or not moving around.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like one of the main things I want to like get on video is like a tardigrade slurping some algae cells up and then them breeding. And the person that I was talking to that is doing like the local tardigrade research has a lot of videos, some life history videos of them breeding and copulating and stuff. But I don't remember which ones in particular that it was that he got videos of, but he's been doing like sampling like everywhere and like for like marine tardigrades, terrestrial tardigrades. I just gotta send over some contact info because he has like some good like ID plates as well. Might help us out.
Nice. Have you seen the marine tardigrades with sticky feet?
I have not. I've only seen the ones that have like spines and like gruesome like beaks almost. They have like really cool looking like mouth parts. But nothing in person yet. Just pictures.
My favorite ones that I've seen online are the sticky-footed ones, which I really want to find. Apparently, that's more relatively normal for marine tardigrades because it makes more sense for them to have sticky feet so that they can stick to their sand grains. Claws don't really work well on sand. But yeah, they look like something else, and a lot of people that I've shown them to are like, no, the terrestrial ones are cute, those marine ones, they're not cute. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're adorable, don't be mean. Piper on YouTube, and I think she's on Instagram as well if I remember correctly, she found some marine tardigrades in her marine tank.
Oh, nice.
And hers were really weird. They have incredibly strange long legs and so many claws at the end of them, and they're all freaky.
Long legs?
Yeah.
Oh,
really
that's
long
sick.
Legs. And there was... It was some form of Hydra, I think. Actually, I think Hydras are freshwater, aren't they? So it would be... what's the budding ones? Bryozoans. I think
that sounds right.
It was one of those kind of things. One of them tried to eat one of these tardigrades, and ended up vomiting it back out. It couldn't eat it. We think it's because of the long legs with the sharp claws on. It wasn't able to eat it.
Damn.
It did kill it though. It was still dead after, unfortunately. But yeah, and she got some really good views of those. If you want to check those out. On my, she got sea cucumber.
What?
Which I'm super jealous of. Really teeny tiny microscopic sea cucumbers.
What the hell?
With the little spindly spicules that look like wheels with spokes. She came to me one day and she was like, "Any idea what this is?" And I was like, "Pretty sure that's sea cucumber spicules." And she did some googling and she was like, how did you know that? I'm like, I really like spicules. I ended up, it took me a little while to find it, but I found a paper showing a very similar spicule. And then after showing her that, she found the actual, because she found a bundle of the spicules, but she hadn't found the actual sea cucumber yet. So after I showed her that, she started looking around and she managed to find the sea cucumber, and she did an entire episode on them.
Nice.
So if you want to see those things on my UbTubs channel's homepage, if you scroll to the bottom, there's I think it's our favorite channels or our recommended channels section.
Gotcha.
You'll find Piper in there. I
Nice.
highly recommend. She's only done a few episodes. I keep bugging her whenever she posts something. I'm like, next episode when? I think she's waiting before she does more episodes, sadly. But yes, definitely highly recommend.
Hell yeah. And it's
Some
just
really
Piper,
cool stuff.
like on YouTube?
Pipyr.
Gotcha.
Here, I'll post a link for you.
Cool.
Piper Harris.
Ah.
One. I'm not sure if it will show up on her channel or not. I'm gonna check right now. I clipped a section from the sea cucumber one, which I was really proud of.
Oops.
It does not
sweet.
show up on hers. Does it show up on mine? It doesn't show up on mine either. I will have to see if I can post that publicly somehow. I'm gonna grab the link to that clip though. If I can find the link. The clipping system on YouTube sucks.
Yeah. I haven't messed around much with like the live stuff on YouTube. I think it's basically like my third YouTube live stream I've done.
This was from the actual video. So when you watch a video there, you can clip it. You can take a clip from the video. And it works the same way as live clips on Twitch. But I don't know where. I can't actually find it in my thing anymore. Does it expire after something? I find that would suck.
Oops.
Ah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't see it. I will try and find that later, and if I find it, I will post it.
Sweet.
It amused me greatly, that one. But she does, her videos are very much in the style of what you call them, the biggest microscopy channel on YouTube. That James did the footage for.
Journey into the Microcosm?
That's the one. Thank you. Yeah, her style is very much like that.
Nice. Yeah, I had no idea James was in that until like I saw a video of, I think, something about like the end of this channel and the beginning of Microscopy or something like that, and then they were saying like goodbye with like James. I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize he was like in charge of all that. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it makes sense.
In charge, so
or like in it.
He was he was the one who recorded all of the footage.
Gotcha.
Simple as that. He was the master of microscopes. The host is Hank Green.
Yeah, that I also didn't realize that Hank was like the voice.
And then Hank, and I think it was mostly scripted by others on the team, but Hank would do some of the scripting as well.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because they talked about when there's like the name of something comes up, they have to go to James and be like, how do we pronounce this? And James will either, it's going to be one of two ways. It's either it's pronounced like this, or it's going to be an answer of, we don't know. Nobody's
Give it your
ever
best
said
shot.
it out loud, so yeah, just say it how you think it's meant to be said.
Yeah.
And because of that, they have shaped the way some people will say specific microbes at this
Oh,
point.
damn. Hell yeah.
I found something that looks very pretty. It's probably just a piece of dirt, but that looks so pretty. It's like a
It almost
molten
looks
lava rock.
Yeah, it does look like sandy almost, or like mineral-esque.
I wonder here. Let's Oh yeah, yeah. I think you're right. It could
Little
be a
tiny
sand
grain. Sick.
And I want to try the polarizers. And can I fit? No. Okay, I will have to use the film polarizer because I won't be able to get the disc one under the objective. Polarizer there. Where did I put the film ones?
Ruh-roh.
Ah, they're over there. Found him.
Nice.
Stop looking. Let's see if these have any effect.
Hey yo! Shark with the raid! Welcome in, guys. We are doing a microscopy stream with to Emo Girl. She is looking through some microscope slides while we are playing a microscopic survival game called CELLSCAPE. Oh, hi, Wheels. Welcome in. It's been a very long time. Andrea Noir, what's up? How's it going? We're focusing in on a small little... Ooh! Look at those greens coming out.
Eight.
That's awesome.
Slowly rotating the polarizer, seeing if there's anything. Ooh, pretty pink! Pretty pink!
That is sick. This is a very, 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 very small grain of silica, sand, dirt. But we found... Oh my god! Thank you, Wheels. That is a single sand grain, yes.
A very small single sand grain, much smaller than the average sand grain. I have some probably quite illegal contraband, actually. One of my cousins went to the volcanic islands of Pompeii. Oh no, it wasn't Pompeii. It was Stromboli.
Ah, Stromboli.
Islands. And,
I'm familiar with their meals.
when she was over there, I asked her if she could get me any moss samples at all. I'd be very interested to have a look at a moss sample from a volcanic island. And she said she'll see what she can do. Anyway, she comes back and she gives me a bag.
Oh
quite
shit.
heavy. I'm like, what is this?
Rocks.
And she was like, have a look. So I opened it up and it was black volcanic sand from the black beaches. And I was like, you're not supposed to take this. I'm amazed you got this through customs.
That is insane.
Illegal. I said to her, if she's ever gonna do this again, if she's going places and getting me samples, if she's gonna take something like sand, just take the smallest amount. A 5mm tube is more than enough. Like, she brought me this. It was probably like 100 grams of sand.
Jesus.
It's very pretty black sand, and I put it under the microscope. Unfortunately, under the microscope, it's very boring. It just mostly looks like broken green glass.
Gotcha.
But, yeah. I gotta. I told her in future be really careful what you bring back from places, because some places can get very upset about these things, and yeah, it's highly illegal to take the black sand from the beaches there.
Correct. Yeah, if customs would have found that, that would have been bad news. We were just watching some 360 footage of my second Great Hammerhead dive and discussing some crazy legislation that was proposed today. Scary times to be a science communicator in Florida, dude. Yeah, man. It's bleak, man, but At least we've got we've got a good community that we can kind of back each other up when things get dark. We can try to band together and get things going the right way as best as we can. I gotta watch those videos on VR one of these days, dude. Shark Geek, a fantastic shark conservationist / streamer here on Twitch, records 360 dive videos and watches them on stream, and also writes shark themed music, which is pretty sick as well. So please give him a follow. He also wrote a tardigrade song that was fucking amazing. So yes, please give Shark Geek a follow if you're not following him already. I did not hear about the bill. I gotta check that out.
Ooh.
I got to peep that.
You will definitely have to send me a link to this tardigrade song.
I
Very
shall.
importante.
Have you? Is it released anywhere, Shark Geek? If it passes, when a non-profit speaks out against the GVT, they can be labeled a domestic terrorist, a GRP. That's so dumb, dude. What? That's the long and short of it. No, thanks for spreading the word, dude. That way, we can kind of signal blast that. That is ridiculous.
Insanity.
But yeah, I think the important thing to do is just be as loud as possible. Try to get our voices out there to keep things like that from happening. But always thanks for shedding light on that stuff, Shark Geek. I appreciate all the videos and the FWC meetings and all that stuff you send over. Yeah, FWC is wild out here. They do a lot of good stuff, but there's a lot of things that just don't make sense sometimes. But I think a lot of governmental things get around, end up doing things along those lines. It's hard to be completely on the side of good on any governmental entity.
You said titty.
The keyword of the day.
Yo.
Oh wait, I thought it was seal.
Darn it. My friends are going to be very happy with your triggering of me. I just hope they don't teach you the other words. I'll have to slap them.
Quick, spam all of this. No, just kidding.
Don't y'all dare.
Don't y'all dare, don't y'all do that.
Y'all hear me? I'll get you back, I will. Darlene, bring me my shotgun.
That was actually pretty spot on.
Thanks.
Can we get the crazies out of the office so I can go back to focusing on the beach? Honestly, bro. We gotta get all the... I just don't understand how they put all these land developers in FWC. I would understand, like, there's gotta be more of a fight to have, like, people in the science and environmental field as, like, the showrunners of Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission. It makes zero sense. Is that a rotifer? Am I getting better at identifying?
Yeah.
It's a, oh yes, it is. Sick. It is a Deloitte rotifer, correct?
It may be?
We gotta see the ciliate heads first, right?
Yeah, I've been zoomed in, I've been waiting for it to start feeding, but it's just not feeding.
Good job, geek. I'm gonna be trying to sample some marine tardigrades sometime soon. I got a tip that scraping the sides of the pilings with barnacles usually bestows on some really cool looking marine tardigrades. Law trying to go through there that would halt all farming and husbandry of animals. Goodness gracious. What is the deal, man? And I bet those people are also with zero experience in either of those fields. 1 sec, I'm going to use the little rotifer's room.
I think I'm gonna do the same.
All right, cool. I'm gonna throw the BRB screen up real quick.
Perfect. Back soon.
Alright, we're back. Bro, Wheels, when you had played the FA sound alert earlier, I almost lost my shit, dude. I was trying so hard to hold it together. No, it's this one. What was that? Oh, it was Gandalf's beard. Nope, not that either. Okay. So this game is called CELLSCAPE. This is a demo. You can get the demo for free on Steam. It's kind of like Spore in the sense where you're going around and eating little microparticles and things like that. Actually, I'd say it's more like Snake. It's more like a Snake with like more mechanics and things like that. Except instead of growing, you replicate. And there's other microorganisms here, like this Colpoda. There's these little guys, other little flagellates here. And you can break down little particles, grow bigger. This I just learned the name of. What was it called? Emo Girl knows the name of these things. They look like little sea urchins, but we literally just found one on stream, probably about an hour ago. Pretty awesome. But yeah, it's a really cool little game. Really looking forward to when this fully releases. I've always wanted Spore to last longer in the cell stage of the game, and fucking Christ. Jesus. I would say there's we could probably run this a couple times because y'all have scared the shit out of me all stream. Those commands work really well when we're playing Dead Space, especially the bleh. It's basically if you listen to metal, it's sworn in, It's one of their little blehs. Bleh. And it's extremely loud, extremely abrupt, and is very close to the screams that the necromorphs let out when they pop up behind you. So it usually always sends me spiraling. Me after having a huge coughing fit. Oh man, are you feeling any better, Wheels? How's that? Oh, this is a hypotrich. We find these on our streams a lot. I do it out of brotherly love. I appreciate it. I really do actually find it fucking hilarious when you guys play those sound alerts. Sound alerts are free for subs. However, if you are not a sub, the sound alerts do exist in my channel points. You just gotta save up a little bit. TTS is also available. Oh yeah. I thought that was the TTS for a second. Just have Heliozoa, sick, thank you. That is what the little sea urchin organism is.
You remember
it's also like the weirdest nut too. It's like,
oh wait, hold on, there's a
extended
very long sound alert going
like
through.
Really weirdly shaped.
What did you say?
Heliozoa, you remember it because Helio is in the sun. They're sun animalcules because they look like the sun's rays coming from them. So that's how you remember it.
Gotcha. Yes, thank you, Shark Geek, for that command. There was one day that I was trying to do some I was running into some technical difficulties with my guitar, and I was trying to loosen what is called the truss rod so that there's better action between the strings and the fretboard, so it doesn't take as much finger strength to press down on the strings. And there is a specific screw, a nut inside of the guitar that you have to turn in order for it to tighten or loosen the truss rod. And I was trying to describe it because I had thought I had found the truss rod nut in my guitar, and I was explaining that the nut is very oddly shaped. It's a very peculiar nut.
Should see a doctor about that.
Yeah. Very elongated.
Oh.
Ooh.
So it's almost like a standoff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But come and find out that I wasn't even like, I had found the wrong nut. It wasn't the right nut.
It was the left nut.
Yeah. The nut was hidden behind a hood on the headstock of the guitar.
That's not a nut.
That's not. That's a growth.
If it's hidden behind a hood, that's something else.
I'm feeling a lot better. I have a remaining cough, but doing well. Tell me you're showing off without telling me you're showing off. Damn, how did you got the that 25 score on the 5 minutes?
The funny thing is, that was one of my earlier runs. I
Shit.
did not manage to. I tried so hard to beat it and was not able to beat my own score.
Damn. Still going. Thought I would miss the end because my mom asked me to come over. No, we're still here. We're still rolling. Welcome back, Emmy. Probably got about 20 more minutes and we'll be calling it.
Oh no!
But it's been a hell of a time so far.
Yeah, it's been funs.
Hell yeah. Heliozoa, yeah.
Let's get rid of the boring sample. And I will grab a couple of slides to look at.
Cool.
Because we're not finding anything more than rosters there.
Love our rotifers.
Yeah, I don't hate them. I just see them so much.
I know. Yeah. Especially the. I like when they're like, what's the word? Giant. I like the like abnormally huge rotifers, and you can like see like every single like little detail inside their body.
Yeah, we've had some monster ones a couple of times.
Nice.
Can I find? I'm looking for my favorite slide.
Tried
So many slides all over the place.
Slide City.
No, that's Polysestina though. Have a look at that. Not sure if this is a good one or not. I've got too many slides at this point. I've got at least 1,000 slides I've collected off of eBay.
Emmy said, sounds to me like Emo and I will be playing Satisfactory in 20 minutes.
She's funny.
What's Satisfactory is?
Open world survival game where you build a factory to make all your stuff essentially.
Oh, sick.
You can craft some basic stuff by hand at a workbench, but most of the stuff. Well, actually, no. Saying that, the majority of the stuff you can make by hand. It's just not practical to with the numbers that you need.
Oh.
So you need to build a factory to mass produce them and automate everything, and then you can progress through and get the higher up equipment and stuff.
Gotcha.
It's a very fun game. These are Polysestina.
Whoa. Holy hell. Those are all diatoms?
No, so Polysestina are, if I'm not mistaken, are they forams or are they just related to? Let me check. Google time.
Damn,
Are
those
they
are
counted
cool.
as a foram? How do I spell it? Polysestina? Something like that? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to read how it's written on the slide. Let's have a look. According to that, I did spell it correctly, so Google's just bad. One moment.
Only lets me play it on stream so we can track our discoveries and progress over many videos. Hell yeah. Do you stream on... Does Emmy stream on Twitch?
Yes.
Sick. Hell yeah. Followed.
Yay! Polysestina from Barbados. Tiny protozoans. Oh, of course. Yeah, the radiolaria. Polysestina is a specific species of radiolaria, so that's what I need to look up. So, radiolaria, also called radiozoa, unicellular eukaryotes, diameter of 0.1 to 0.2 millimeters.
Oops.
Zooplankton, trophic. What are they? They are not. They are separate from the other ones that I said a moment ago. Foraminifera. They are similar in the way that it's a little glass house essentially for a cell inside.
And how do they gather that many like on one slide? Like filtering?
I mean, it depends on where this was sourced. If they used live ones, then probably filtering. If they got them like, in some form of
like a culture
from the well, they might have. So with diatoms, for example, you can get diatomite, which is what diatomaceous earth is made from, and it's just a whole ton of them fossilized in large clumps at the bottom of bodies of water.
Yeah, I had no.
Break it up.
I had no idea that was all diatoms, because we used to use it as like mite prevention for
Yes.
snake bedding and stuff like that. But yeah.
I have some diatomaceous earth. I tried putting some under the microscope. Mine, unfortunately, it seems smashed up enough that I couldn't find any whole diatoms in there, or even anything that resembled diatoms, for that matter. But it works great for killing spooders.
Oh.
What is this? Okay, we got the hairs of a bat. I haven't actually looked at this slide. I've got a whole set of
hairs of a
hair
bat?
slides. Yeah, I've not looked at them yet. I've got so many slides that I haven't looked at yet. So
damn. Oh, what the hell?
Let's look at it together. I need to zoom in on these. They're so thin.
Very thin.
It almost looks like
almost like
those wire saws.
Huh.
Where it's like a chain saw that you use by hand.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Gotcha. Wire saw, right? Is what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks literally like serrated.
Yeah. I've seen a few hairs like that, but most are not so obviously scaled.
I have some tarantulas, and I've got some old like sheddings from them. And we were like looking at the urticating hairs under the microscope a while back, and that was really cool. And it's like it's basically like fiberglass, so it's like a hair that has like shards of like little tiny spikes all throughout it. That was really cool.
Hear that music in the background?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear that? I've got a musical doorbell and it's been going haywire.
Oh.
It just started playing a whole bunch of tunes, so I don't want to plug it. I heard what you said though, it was really cool.
Your mic's got some good noise cancellation then.
It's just Discord. Discord's audio noise suppression,
the suppression
is actually really good.
Sick.
Sometimes it's a little bit annoying because I like to make a lot of silly noises when in calls with friends, and it often doesn't allow them to go through, so I have to turn it off for a second.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the main thing that I've been trying to find and get a hold of, Micropunter actually found one, and he's been keeping it as a pet for I think something like 6 months now.
Damn.
Is a carpet beetle larvae.
A what kind of beetle?
Carpet beetle.
Oh, the little tiny brown ones?
Yeah, I can show you the beetle because I found one.
Oh, sick.
And I put it in a coin case, so it's not easy to look at under this microscope.
I didn't realize the larva lived that long. That their larval stage lasted that long.
So, I'm guessing it's because it's over winter.
Oh, true.
I don't know. It's only shed twice so far. We're not sure how many times they shed yet, so we'll see. We also don't know what stage it was at when he first found it. But I'm jealous because the hairs from the carpet beetle larvae are barbed, and they look really cool. So I've been trying to find one. After I found this beetle in my room, I was like, "Oh, we got carpet beetles! Yay!" I know, an odd thing to say. But I was like looking everywhere for a larvae, never found one, so I think this one just stumbled in from outside. Let me get the flashlight. I said flashlight. Use in the chat. I know what you all think I said. I'm not getting that right now.
You sure you said flashlight?
I said flashlight. So
that's a really pretty carpet beetle.
And the larvae look very indifferent, but they're really cool and they have barbed hairs.
That looks way prettier than the carpet beetles we have here. The ones here are just straight, like, brown. That's it.
Depends on the species. Some of them are darker, some of them are lighter, some of them have speckles, some of them don't. So,
that's really pretty, though.
So the ones that we usually see here are not this pretty, but I've seen these ones a few times. But yeah, they live in the gardens, and every now and again they find their way indoors, and it becomes a problem if they find your natural fiber clothings and carpets and wallpapers, because they love to nom on them.
They're just trying to, what's the word? Upcycle your clothing for you and make it trendy.
Yeah, they'll also eat dead skin.
Oh, fun.
Shed hairs, human hair even. So a common place when they do invade to find them is around the foot of your bed.
Sick.
Because you shed so many skin cells and they drop down to the carpet, and they'll live in the carpet and numb all of the scrap that comes off of you.
So technically speaking, if I had a culture of carpet beetles, I could use them as like a bio dandruff shampoo, and just let them loose in my scalp to eat the dead skin.
I mean, technically, but they don't actually live on you. They won't parasitize you, which
damn
is probably a good thing. A lot of people do get scared about that when they hear, "Oh no, they eat dead skin cells. Are they gonna get into my scalp?" It's like, no, they have no interest in living on a big, large, bumbling giant. But I mean, to be fair, if you have anything made of pure cotton or silk or anything like that, they're gonna gobble that up. They'll much prefer that over your dead skin anyway.
Premium beetle delicacy.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's that?
Gorgonia spicules.
Holy hell.
This is quite a dense slide. It's still not the one that I was looking for. If we come out of dark fields, you can see these are naturally colored.
Oh. Oops.
You can see why
Dang,
I
those
like
things are
spicules so
crazy.
much.
And those just, where are those typically found, like naturally?
So the spicules, these ones, if I'm not mistaken, are from a sea cucumber.
Oh.
Could be wrong, though. I'd have to check. No, sorry. I think these ones. Is it the large fan sea coral? I'm gonna check now.
But sea cucumbers do have those, or something similar to that.
Yeah, so they're still called spicules. Okay, yeah. So this one's the Gorgonia, which is a giant soft fanned sea coral.
Oh, sick.
They make these big, long tree structures, and basically the spicules are the skeleton, quote unquote. They don't have a skeleton, but they need some form of solid rigid material to keep their structure actually up, otherwise they'll flop over.
Gotcha.
And soft corals, sea sponges, and most sea cucumbers have some form of spicule. The sea cucumbers, the largest one, which I've forgotten the name of, if I can manage to find a slide that I'm looking for, I'll be able to tell you what it's called. They have my favorite spicules. They have these plate spicules that hold hooked spicules in place.
Huh.
And it causes a problem for divers because you can get these stuck to your wetsuit and it's like Velcro.
Kind of like those, like the spurs, but like more like in a marine side of it.
Yeah. No, that one is just full of bat hairs. I got loads of slides of bat hairs. We've looked at one of them. I'm guessing they'll all probably look quite similar, so I'm not even going to bother with those. What's this one? That's the Polycystina, which we looked at. Where did I put my favorite slide? Oh, spicules a sponge. I'm going to have a look at that one. I think this is the one where they look like little caltrops.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah. So this is sea sponge spicules. So you've got the long spicules that will make up the main structure, make like a grid-like pattern. Often it's kind of like looking at a hypercube sort of thing, a hypercube structure. And then these little spiky ones, I have no idea what they're for. I assume they're maybe defensive.
I like those spiky
ones. The pointy
ones.
ones that I accidentally spiked myself on, they definitely work as a defense.
Oop.
So many on this slide. This is a really nice slide.
They almost look like those like deep sea mines.
Yeah. I wonder if they will depolarize light.
Ooh, good idea.
Keep them down. Put them somewhere where I put them. But the film. What's the? Random. Have a look. Because some spicules will depolarize light, some won't. And some don't need to, because as we saw, some of them are naturally colored.
Yeah, those last ones are really cool.
Yes, it fits. If it fits, it sits. Let's see. No. These ones do not affect the polarized light at all.
Boop, boop.
That's unfortunate. What happens if we flip it? Let's see. Get anything? No. Alright. Well, it was worth a try. You never know until you try.
Still a really cool slide.
Right?
I think we will be wrapping it up here, though. It's hitting 11:30. It's probably super late over there for you as well.
Yeah, it's 4:31 a.m.
Alrighty. Well,
that's nice and early.
It was a pleasure getting to stream with you. Maybe next time we'll swap roles and I'll go through some of these samples on my end, or maybe we can kind of like have two sources up doing microscopy at the same time as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Hell yeah, no worries. I will we'll talk about the painting and stuff some more too, and about that vacuum sealing thing.
Darn it.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize I said that.
It happens all, like sometimes I trigger myself and yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off the call and I'm just gonna wrap up here. But again, a pleasure. I will talk to you soon.
Okay, bye. Ciao
See
for
ya.
now.
Everybody follow to Emo Girl. One last shout out. If you
thank you.
if you're not following, please do so. Amazing content, amazing microscopist.
Aww.
I will see you soon. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Good night. Seal.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys for chilling so much. Thank you for the subs. Thanks for coming through. You guys are all you guys are all amazing. It was a great time. Thanks for the raids, the follows, the support, everything. That was a really, really fun stream. More science collaborations to come. Tomorrow we will be doing more microscopy, going through our weekly moss samples, seeing what we can find. Maybe some more amoebas, maybe rotifers, tardigrades, nematodes, all the good stuff. I will kill you all. Let's see who we can raid into. Let's see. We'll check the science category just in case there's some science going on. Alright. I say we visit the man himself. The man with the plan. The man with the feetsies. We are going to raid into science. He is doing some Wacom Wednesday science art to promote a love of science plus science rabbit holes. Micro photos. I got you. I got you. Oh yeah, hell yeah. We definitely gotta check those out. Alrighty, y'all. Again, thank you so much. You guys are fantastic. This is the raid message for subbers. This is the raid message for followers. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you so much. Much love. Good night. Peace.
I don't like them for this reason. What about that person? No, not that person.